see.
Thracia, 776.
Fuck that.
Yes, Lord Manfroy.
What the fuck? That's weird.
Fire Emblem.
Does it even say the heroes part?
I'll get you going.
Oh, fuck.
Be a deer and die.
Oh, okay. This is all Sigma Sensei sending this shit in. In other words, it's all useless. Chat. You remember the title of this stream, right? I've made a terrible mistake, right? So, yesterday, at Reset, I realized something.
Such interesting clothes. I hardly recognize myself.
I forgot to turn it off. I didn't realize. I was so upset. First of all, I would never keep it on the entire way through, because if you do that, you only get 2 out of 3 heroes. I was so upset. As I tell them, they'll know enough. But it's not right to ask your friends to defend yourself on these things.
Okay, Nims, you forced my hand. I'll write an erotic fan fiction about you and publish it just to make you feel better.
Thanks. I'll be sure to read it on stream. I'm honestly being trolled so hard right now, chat. Like I'm honestly being trolled so hard. Like, how many 4-star summons have we gotten? Are you freaking kidding me? My name is Cora, and now that I'm with you, you'll never have to cry anymore. I'm literally crying right now. Oh, you are right. You actually can. We broke the pity. Yay. Do you not know how pity works? That's not how pity works. All right. Thank you, Cells. Thank you so much. Now we know the answer. Ah, crap. Well, I didn't want to know the answer, by the way. I wanted to just get Letitia and be done with it. Now we know the friggin' answer. All right, well, it's Google Play credits. I have to spend it by August 2023, or it turns into nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Garfield and friends.
We're ready to party.
We're ready to party. We're ready.
Yeah. I hope you bring lots of spaghetti.
I'm scared. Come on in, come to the place where fun never ends. Come on in, it's time to party with Garfield and friends. Dancing,
Fiesta,
romancing,
siesta,
samba,
la bamba, ay caramba,
disguises,
surprises, and pies of all sizes.
Come on in, come to the place where fun never ends. Come on in, it's time to party with Garfield and friends. Come on in, it's time to party with Garfield and friends. Garfield and friends.
And pay attention. There'll be a test at the end.
Whoa, buddy. Well, hey there, everybody. Hello, and welcome to another Swollen Double _ Dingus situation featuring me, Swollen Double _ Dingus. Big ups to the dinguses, the ding-dongs, dingers, dongers, and Swollen Double _ existing here in the now and soon to be existing in the immediate and far-flung future. Like Heavy Metal Gamer Show, C Snow, D-Sci, Praise That Sun, J Frosty, and Iggle Wiggle. Sudden impromptu collapse situation. We have a birthday going on. It's someone's birthday. You know, Canadians don't really get to celebrate their birthdays so much because they're too busy freezing to death. So I thought I would help this guy out. He's feeling a little down. He's a little depressed. He's a little sad. He's not pathetic, though. He's not. No Kino Casino tonight. They canceled the show because Triple P's router is still shitting itself, and his new router won't show up till tomorrow. So they will be back Wednesday. But getting this preamble out of the way, because I think I'm going to pop in the lobby right away. And they will be on the call too. It might be a little bit rowdy, you guys. And I think we'll do a shared chat as well. A unwinding, relaxing, and chill style stream. But yeah. See if we can switch over. I gotta make sure this Discord stuff is working too. Whoa, I'm in! I'm here! Hey, whoa! Let's see. I'm in their call, but I am muted. I'm not in the race currently. I'm waiting for the lobby to open up. Let me just make sure this is accurate for the audio. At least the Fugis are working. My Fugi stuff is usually set up for and stream. And streaming right now. He's scamming, as per usual. When doesn't he scam? Got the room ID at the bottom. If you have the game, you can definitely pop on in and share your birthday wishes to this guy who none of you don't even really know. Look, you don't have to know somebody to wish them happy birthday. Hey, Heavy Metal Gamer. Okay, I think my my stuff should be good.
Mario Kart, which we're doing right now, but like outside of that.
Yeah, audio's good.
Honestly. How long does Donkey Kong take to beat? Because that's probably what I'm gonna do next.
Oh, you'll never beat it. You'll take like 80 hours.
Oh my god, is
game.
that the Dingler?
Yeah.
The Dinglemeister?
Yeah, it's me. It's right here. Don't focus on me. Focus on the race. You're gonna lose anyway.
I'm fine. I'm second. The
You're
big
second. You're always
DSP.
second.
No,
what
you
are
want to be
talking
a
about?
second.
No, it's Ding SP. That's what it is.
Ding SP. Yeah, I heard about the Mega Man marathon. I'm sorry it didn't go so well.
I needed your emotional support. You weren't there for me. What happened?
I didn't even know. You know, it was Kusanagi's birthday at the end of July, and I had no fucking clue. He just told me today, and I was just like, oh god.
I thought I told you it was Kusanagi's birthday, and you did nothing for it. I was like, hey, Sangers, he revealed his 3D model for his birthday, and you were like, oh, I missed it, Dingy.
Oh, wait, no, I said happy birthday.
Oh, you did.
And then I forgot. I said happy birthday. I didn't do anything though, because I didn't find out.
Well, somehow you are.
I know. It's all because of this fucking job. I've been so out of it for everything.
Yeah, I've been telling my people over here, you're a sad boy today. You're a sad boy, very depressed, can't even celebrate your birthday. Tears running down your eyes.
Worst birthday. I didn't cry, but I was pretty upset. I was just like, what the fuck? How could it be this bad?
I don't know. You're not very convincing here. Like you're supposed to be sad, but you don't sound sad. You sound like you got a big old smile on your face right now.
I've resigned.
Oh, you quiet quit?
What?
No, I say you're quiet quitting is what
Oh,
you're doing.
I lost. Well, yeah, obviously. I lost track of things because I was talking to you. It's your fault.
Yeah, I told you I was going to distract you. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I'm in
That's
the
all you
lobby.
do.
I'm spectating. Well, I'm not even spectating. I'm just driving around.
That's all you do. You just distract people.
That is my MO.
You don't make people's lives better. You just distract them, then beg for donations.
I get on my hands and knees and I beg. Check your thingy. I sent you the invite for the super cool share chat.
Yeah, I know. That's so weird. I don't see it.
No, it should be coming in. I literally just clicked it.
Oh, well, maybe that's why I didn't see it.
Well, I was clicking the button as I was saying that I sent it. It was like a half.
Wow, look at this gaslighter. Man, I sent it to you ages ago. In fact, 10 seconds ago. Okay, where is it?
It's not begging, it's advertisement, says Chrono. That's true. It's not begging, it's business. Oh my god, I gotta look at this boomer over here. Can't look for a simple invite.
Yeah, it literally doesn't say you give me invite.
Let's see. Oh, 17 hours to beat the game? Huh.
We did it before. It says I invited you.
Yeah, we spent many long nights together.
I know.
Wait,
I know.
where is it? Seriously, where the hell is it?
It's when you get a gift sub notification. It's in that box.
Trying to figure out.
Yeah, I know. That's why I refresh and I still don't see it. What the heck?
I didn't even do that.
But you want to send me one?
Not bad.
It should be in your notifications, right? My Twitch. Oh, there it is.
Now you see. Okay, let's get the excuse coming in here.
Notify my followers I'm going live as a guest on Solon Dingus' stream. Okay, I notified them.
Whoa, you're a guest on the illustrious Swollen __ Dingus stream.
I know.
2 underscores.
He can't even become 1 underscore.
I was 1 underscore and I was locked out the account and I couldn't get back in because I used a temp email for that account and Twitch doesn't want to believe that I'm the owner of the account. I so obviously am.
That's so, honestly, that's just so funny to me that you can't figure this out.
It wasn't even worth it. I just like, okay, cut my losses. Who cares? I'll just make another account. It didn't matter. It was just like a burner account.
Well, now you're double underscore, which means occasionally when people raid you, they'll send it to the wrong dingy.
That has
I mean, technically it's still you.
That has happened to people that aren't you. Yes.
Yes.
So
Obviously.
I think now for raids, they changed it to where you have to be live for the raid to go out. But sometimes when they're doing like a shout out, they'll do the shout out wrong with 1 underscore.
Yeah. You ever think maybe it's time for a new name? Without this underscore drama? Oh god.
No, it's branding. You wouldn't know anything about branding. You changed your name like 10 times in the past year.
I'm still thinking of changing it. What the heck? It's so hard to find finding a name is very difficult.
Well, it's not. Just name something stupid. You gotta call yourself something that people remember you by. That's why I have all my silly names.
What's your silly name?
Well, remember, it was Expand Dog. And then that became Solon Dingus. And then that became Solon __ Dingus.
Okay, well.
Something catchy. You know, this guy over here, Mr. Nibius Sanguine Knight, the Sanguine Knight, Sangers Knight.
How do you remember all these things?
It's on your YouTube channel.
Oh, that's true.
__ streams original though? Unoriginal? No, I disavow. Double underscores are very much in fashion. One of my viewers, Chrono, says, did we invite Arlo to this race? You don't know who Arlo is, do you?
The Muppet? Yeah, I know who he is.
Oh my god.
Wow. You think I am not a true Nintendo hater? Of course I am. I know everybody.
Arlo's not a Nintendo hater, though. He's a Nintendo sweeper. He sweeps for anything and everything that Nintendo does.
No, that's why I know about him.
That's why you know about him? Do you like his content?
Yeah. Well, he's been less Muppety lately. He has so many segments without the Muppet at all.
Oh my god, have you... No, you've been lurking in my stream while we watch Arlo, because that's exactly what the viewers say. They've noticed he doesn't use the Muppet as often as he used to.
No, any true fan can identify that the Muppet's not there as often.
That's true. He doesn't use the Muppet as often anymore. So, he created a second channel called Topic Arlo, and it's like his swap channel for like game news and shit, where he doesn't use the Muppet at all. And these are like 10-minute videos, like 10 minutes bare minimum to get the extra ad revenue. I'm not lying. It's like, come on.
Why do people do that? It's not. You don't even make money anymore.
You know how YouTube works. He needs those buckets of pennies of ad revenue singers. So he does.
It really is pennies nowadays.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's not a joke. It's reality. So it's pennies of ad revenue for these 10-minute slop videos where he just gives his non-tent nothing burger opinion on whatever useless Nintendo news of the day came out. So like, oh wow, so it appears they have casted Zelda and Link in the Zelda movie, and I don't know who any of these actors are, and I don't know anything that they've been in, but that's cool, I guess. And it's just that for 10 minutes.
You don't sound like a fan right now. What is this?
No, I hate watch. I'm a hate watcher. I don't even.
That's all you do. You hate watch everybody. You don't love anyone. That's your problem, Dingy. You're just a hater.
I don't hate watch you. I love your content. I love.
No, you
your
hate watch me too.
contrarian attitude. No, I don't. You're just saying that to be more down on yourself. You don't think that my love for you
Nobody
is
likes
genuine. That's just your sad boy attitude coming out because of this past week you've been having.
Oh my god.
I used to like Arlo a lot because he used to really press Nintendo on shit. You know, back in the Wii U days, bad games.
Yeah. That's how I got to first know him, the Wii U days.
Yeah, he chat on Paper Mario and like how soulless it was compared to the old Paper Marios. So you got a real name for being known as the guy that would press Nintendo. And of course you get attention. Like let's not kid ourselves. The content itself is pretty like substandard for like a Nintendo YouTuber that talks about shit. But of course he gets more attention because he uses the Muppet, and like that's an actual skill. I'm not gonna like shit on puppeteering. It is an actual skill to like manipulate a character like that. But if it wasn't
the
for
longer
the Muppet,
you say that, the less believable it is. I bet you hate clowns. And,
I do hate
and
clowns.
in kindergarten, you'd never done Muppets. In fact, the Muppets scared you.
Walk around characters at like theme parks and animatronics did scare me growing up. Yes.
Oh, there you go.
I feel like that's a natural fear though for a kid to have. Like not every kid is gonna like want to take a picture with Goofy at Disney World.
What?
But I'm saying like because I mentioned
I sat on
characters.
every Ronald McDonald's lap. Oh, I lost again. Fuck.
First loss for lost. No, second loss for you for today.
Dude, I didn't even know I had like 2 mushrooms. I didn't even know I was in danger.
Hey Gondola, my fellow VTuber friend Gondola says that I have my own femboy harem. Are you a femboy?
No, I'm not.
You're just
I'm
a vampire.
man boy.
You're a man boy?
No, I'm a man boy.
You've been debunked, Gondola. This is a fellow man boy here. And I don't hate watch you, so I must enjoy watching you. This makes me a man boy enjoyer.
Whoa, that sounds weird.
But yeah, so well, back to the Arlo thing. Just over time, he started off as like a hater and shit, but I think it was after he got like the sponsorship. So he's like an official Nintendo partner or whatever. He gets copies of their first party games for free. I think he really became
to shut up.
Yeah, he's a shill. He sweeps for them. You know that wheelchair basketball game that came out?
He loves it? No way.
He loves it. He put out a video. He was like,
I bet
it's pretty good.
I bet he loves it.
He does.
I bet he loves it.
He does.
Because he's also handicapped. No, I'm
Well, we've never seen his legs, though. We've never seen the Muppet's legs.
You're right.
Dude,
you're right. You can't
he puts
cancel
out a
me
video.
until you verify whether he has legs or not.
He puts out a video. It's the camera zooms out. He's in a wheelchair.
That's fucked up.
What's
That's
wrong
actually
with,
so funny.
It's not even a joke. There's nothing. Do you think the idea of someone being in a wheelchair is inherently hilarious?
No.
I would be laughing, fully realizing I'm going to get canceled, but yes, I would still think it's funny.
Talk about how you're canceled all the time. You were canceled years ago over, I don't fucking even know, but like you're always talking about you're already canceled.
You can get re-canceled. You know that, right? How many times has DSP been canceled? How many times have you been canceled?
Many times, and he somehow survives.
Yeah,
no, this works against your argument. You're uncancelable. You're only cancelable if you allow yourself to get canceled.
That's also true. That's what I realized. I keep recognizing in this day and age, never do what's right. Always do what's correct, which is look out for yourself all the time.
Yes, don't interact.
Fuck justice. Justice is a myth.
I saw the screen protector. Don't worry, I have to.
Oh yeah. Do you guys have a screen protector on your Switch 2?
I've never bought a screen protector for any
Oh
Switch
my god, you are a savage.
No,
they don't even have glass screens. It's like a plastic screen.
No, I'm not a mark. I don't fall for the screen protector scam.
It's not a scam. Also, I bought off Temu, so it's one cent.
Oh my god, that's what we need. That's the next topic of the stream, because my audience doesn't know. You're a massive Temu shill. Temu, whatever the fuck. You
Temu. Yes, Temu.
You get everything off of Temu. What is the deal with this?
Temu Clown. dude, I actually regret buying my Switch from EB Games, formerly known as GameStop in Canada. I actually regret it because I realized now I could have gotten it for less money and not trade in my Xbox Series S from Temu.
Oh, you weren't using that Xbox anyway. You're gonna get the fucking
I know.
The Switch 2 off of Temu. The Temu Switch 2.
You can actually get it for free.
Really? Oh yeah. Of course you would. You fucking order like 1,000 times from it. You probably have like a 1,000 Temu points or something.
Hold on, I'm not lying. There's this thing called Flash Grab. You spend $200, and then they give you a time and date, and then at that time and date, if you're the first one to reach the product and order it, you get it for free.
I'm not giving $200 to the Chinese.
No, you're not giving the money. You're buying shit with it.
Yeah, but then they send some fucking whack bootleg Chinese shit.
No, it's really real. There's a guy on Reddit.
No.
Oh wait, that's not.
No, I've seen it.
Oh fuck! I screwed up again. I had a bunch of money to use. I keep getting distracted.
I've seen enough Temu segments from you to know that you get scammed more often than not.
Actually, Temu hasn't scammed me. They've actually it's been the least scammy thing.
Hey, UNFW.
But no, it's seriously. There's this Mexican guy, and he got it. And he was so happy because in Mexico it's like 15 to 100 Mexican dollars or some nonsense. Like you can't buy it.
But wasn't there that situation where you ordered a phone and they sent you the wrong phone? It was like the 10th time you ordered the wrong phone.
But here's the thing. I knew that it was probably going to be the wrong phone, and I had the option to cancel it. But I thought to myself, they're paying for this anyways, so I might as well just see it through. And now, you know what they said to me? Because I haven't returned it yet. I'm going to return it tomorrow. But I asked, hey, can I get extension on the return? Because I don't know if when I can return it. And they said, we'll give you advanced return. I was like, what?
This is
They'll
another
just
thing
give me my money without returning it.
You order shit online all the time, and then you just end up returning it and refunding it. This has to be some sort of money laundering. You got some sort of operation going on. Your little refund empire over there. Your little refund empire of dirt.
Because sometimes it's not worth it for them to take the product back, right? Like if you buy a headset, sometimes they're like, we don't want the headset back. You should just keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you get away with it. You can't keep getting away with it.
No, Danny, tell me about the legal things you do. How many murders have you committed?
The legal things I do, I buy all of my Nintendo games and I don't emulate anything ever.
The illegal. I don't believe you. You're not a good boy. Guys, I bet if one of us hacks into your computer, we would find you're the biggest PlayStation fan of all time. And not only that, you have every PlayStation game on emulation.
You would find my Duck Station and all the PS1 games I have installed.
Yeah, wait, how did you know that? PlayStation 1 emulator?
Because I've used it on stream.
Yeah, of course you used it. Because you're actually Sony fanboy.
I grew up with PlayStation. Our household had PlayStation. We didn't grow up with Nintendo really outside of the Game Boy Advance.
That's right. You're not even a real Nintendo fan.
Yes, I'm a fake
You're an adopted Nintendo fan.
I'm a fake fan. That's true. Yeah. I'm using the opportunity of streaming to experience all these Nintendo classics that I've never experienced before.
Yeah, this is a classic, all right.
The satisfaction.
Ugh.
Now we know you grew up like you were a Sega fanboy over here. You had like the Sega Saturn.
I would pretend because I think the Sega consoles were awesome, but I can't even pretend. Like the Genesis was awesome. The Mega Drive was awesome. Yeah, but they weren't in Canada.
What? Really?
I never saw one as a kid ever. I don't even know if you could buy one in Canada. To be honest, you probably could, but like. I never saw anyone. Yeah, I never saw anyone.
Your economy is so broken, like no one in your like school could afford one.
Okay, that is like Canada like 200 years ago, which was pretty good. Canada nowadays is pretty whack, but you know.
Oh, don't we all know it?
Hey, I don't want to hear this from you, Mr. Trump and Putin just shaking hands
you
and
can't.
all of
Why do you
Europe's
keep
pissed
doing
off.
this? This is supposed to be a positive, apolitical collab of the century. You're over here trying to make it about politics.
America's ruining the world. All
losing
Americans should be
followers.
ashamed of
I'm
themselves.
losing followers. You're exposing me for being the Trump supporter. It's over.
Oh man.
Now you're a Trump supporter too. You know, you claim like you're not, but anytime you do a
I'm a
politics
Trump
segment,
supporter whenever he deals with Russia because he actually treats them with respect, which is the right thing to do.
Oh, you mean we shouldn't be just like we shouldn't be Russophobic to all the Russians? That's what you're saying?
I mean, do you want World War III?
No, but like Russians are basically the new Nazis. We gotta treat them like they're the scum of the earth, like they're not even people, according to all the media that I look at.
Yeah,
Don't you know they
that's fucked up.
perpetuated and stole the election? That means they're worse than human scum. They're actually worse than like actual criminals.
Oh my god.
Those people who make all those, you know, those little Russian dolls that are like the dolls within the dolls. Those people, like, they're basically secret agents. We gotta like execute them.
Oh, that was terrible.
Let me know if I'm crossing a line here.
But no, I think it's just people are so like caught up on like the global news and stuff. They forget there are like lots of influential, famous Russians out there.
Yeah.
Like great athletes, great scientists, astronauts. Like when it comes to going to space, their names are all over the record books. But like they made so many contributions towards humanity. But we're
all
so
just
busy.
and lost to history because of you know, modern
Yeah, because
politics.
they're the enemy. They're the enemy. You can't recognize the enemy. Like no, that's fucked up. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You know, humanity's never gonna be friends with each other if we keep declaring each other enemies and whatnot. But you know, that's cool.
Oh look, it's Kusanagi. He's laughing at you because he got last place.
What? No, I wasn't. I was fifth. Wait, was it? I don't know. Was I last? Okay, sure. I guess I was.
Yeah, just accept you were last. That makes things easier for all of us.
Okay. Let us play. Is this? How do people play Mario? Oh wait, hold on. I've been reading like a gazillion articles that like Mario Kart World fell off. People are quitting in droves.
Well, here's the thing, like, I think people went into it expecting, like, games as a service, like something like where Fortnite or Marvel Rivals, where they updated every couple of weeks or something, but Nintendo's not really known for that.
Yeah, but you just keep playing the same tracks over and over again.
I mean, hey, listen, it's Mario Kart. Respect.
Like, I think the comparison that people make is, like, the last Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oh, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has 96 tracks. Okay, but, like, when it came out in 2013, it had, like, what was it, like 32 tracks? It took a long time before it got to that number.
That's not true. You just made that up.
No, I know you calling me a Nintendo fanboy? Like, you don't, like, I don't know my trivia?
Okay, honestly, I actually sat by my door on the day of Mario Kart 8's originally on the Wii U release, and I was waiting for it. I was that excited about it.
Oh my god, this little dork nerd sitting outside of EB Games. Oh my god, I got my pre-order. Oh my god, I'm gonna get my,
I got it from Amazon Prime.
Wheel.
No, actually, I got it from a Canadian store. This was before they went out of business. There was a shop.ca, and they went out of business.
The relevant time.
Of course they went out of business. It's because they're Canadian. Remember when you guys had Target?
That's American, and that went out of business because Americans don't know how to do business.
No, that's what I'm saying. Remember when you had Target, and then you didn't have Target anymore.
We were all so excited about it, and then we went in and just like Walmart's, like the first inclinations, Walmart's better.
And now Walmart is also dying.
Well, everything's dying. I don't know. Who can afford anything anymore?
Yeah, talk about Tim Hortons. How's Tim Hortons doing? I hear there's cockroaches in your Tim Hortons now, and they don't do anything about it.
I don't even know if that's true. Like, where are these Tim Hortons?
I thought there was a Tim Hortons on every street corner in Canada.
That's not true. That's almost not true.
Almost not true. So I'm a little on the mark there, huh?
Yeah, like every 2 streets.
Oh, every 2 streets.
Yeah.
What are you doing? How are you ahead of me? This is some kind of mistake.
Oh, I keep forgetting. That's you.
Yeah, I'm the little shy guy.
No, the spazzy name.
What? It's
come
Dingus.
on. I completely threw this. I could have done something.
I changed my Switch name so that it has Dingus in it, so you know it's me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
this is our first time playing together. We've never played together.
No, we played Mario Kart already.
No, there's no Dingus. I don't remember no Dinguses.
Oh, you were playing with Dr. Paz that time.
Dr. Paz.
All right, my fellow chatter Kyungun says, are these Canadians boycotting America? My schizo guy, Panic Man, that's a YouTuber that he watches, gave up his boycott saying it was immoral to make people go homeless by not buying Cherry Coke and Fresca.
What the fuck? Is that a real take?
So this Panic Man character, I don't know him too, I don't watch his videos on my stream, but he seems to be very mentally unwell from the few clips I've seen of this character.
Oh, okay. The boycott is going strong in Canada. Like I read the news every month because I care about the economics of this country and also stocks. We are still absolutely boycotting America. It's still like month over month decrease in like buying American goods and going to America. We're still pissed.
Well, there's also the Canadian thing. The Air Canada is on strike. And that's it.
Well, everyone's on strike here because no one has money.
No new contract.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, so it's also Gamescom. Oh boy, can't wait.
Whoa, what's that? What's a Gamescom? What to look forward to?
Silk Song, Hollow Knight.
Oh, that's right. That's what everyone cares about.
Nintendo.
You're not a big Hollow Knight fan? Don't worry, I have it, but I've never played it.
I have it too, but I've never played it either.
What's the problem of owning too many games? You just stare at your home menu, you don't know what to play.
Oh. Oh, you feel that too? I didn't know.
No, you think I don't have anything to play? Oh, like I ran out of Nintendo games to play, guys.
Maybe on the Switch too.
What do you? Why do people say that as though there isn't a whole library of Switch 1 games that you can play? There's no way. I refuse to believe.
I think you're right about that.
No, I refuse to believe.
You buy this damn thing to play Switch 1 games, not Switch 2 games.
Right. I refuse to believe the people who say, "Oh, there's nothing to play on this thing." Lol, only one game. It's like, okay, you did not play every Switch 1 exclusive. Like, I don't believe you. I literally don't believe you.
Yeah, that's like your entire job, and you haven't even done it.
Yeah, I haven't actually. I'm still working on it. I'm still playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, that game that you promised your audience you would play.
Oh wow, you're still not done? Are you actually playing the game then?
I'm doing all the side content.
Oh, you waiting?
Oh yeah.
I make my viewers suffer the side content and all the inconsequential, meaningless quests that don't contribute to the main narrative.
Yeah, there's a gazillion of those. Why would you even do that?
Because like that's how I want to experience the game. I don't want to like rush through it. It's a $60 investment.
What the fuck? How'd I get hit? What the shit?
Oh no! Gaming's pushed me into the banana.
I fell off.
I saw that happen.
Carl's right. I am a completionist artist. What's wrong with completing games? I am a weirdo. Thank you. You got a high tolerance for weirdos, it seems.
That's all I attract.
Hey, you call it out Sigma over there. He's in the corner, like feeling called out.
He should.
Now, what's this I hear? I hear you sent him to the corner last stream. You put him in timeout.
Dude, can you believe this guy? If it's someone's birthday, do you say it at the start or at the end?
At the start.
You say it at the start.
Yeah, you say it at the start. What does this guy do?
Yeah, I hit Blue Show.
It says that at the very end.
Yeah, he says at the very end. And with this dude, like, if you tell him, like, hey, I don't want to check out Faye, he'll try everything to try and get you to check out Faye. So at the start of the stream, I was like, I don't want to check out Faye today. He makes a donation. I immediately say, I don't want to check out Faye today. And then
when I'm like, money, you have to do it then. You don't want to disappoint your supporting fans.
Dude, he gave me 150 bits. I get the right to say no to that. Come on.
That's your philosophy, huh? If a fan gives you money to see something, you're like, no, fuck you, get banned, get timed out.
As always, he just ignores. Oh! Did I hit you? I was hoping I hit you.
No,
I didn't.
I golden mushroom through it.
The lag. Fuck the lag.
DSP, okay, DSP stopped playing this game, but when he was playing it, he argued that...
What are you talking about? You're still playing the game.
Yeah, I'm still playing the game right now, but like for real. He said Nintendo is hiding the lag. The lag is there, but Nintendo is hiding it. Now, he says this because the game doesn't freeze or stutter or slow down. Because it doesn't do that, he says Nintendo is expertly hiding the lag. They're lying to their players and pretending like there is no lag when there is lag. They're just hiding it. Because sometimes he would throw something at an opponent and it looks like they get hit, but then they don't slow down and stuff like that. And then he uses that logic to argue that the lag is there, they're just hiding it from the players, and that's illegal.
Well, you know, you're mostly just a single player streamer, so you wouldn't really know about it, you know, so I get it.
Oh, so you agree Nintendo is hiding the lag?
No, of course I don't agree. Come on. It's just, DSP probably doesn't play a lot of multiplayer games, so he never looked into how this stuff works.
He was trying to Battlefield 6 beta, and he was very terrible at it.
Well, of course he's terrible.
He said people had to give him money while he was playing the free beta for him to commit to buying the full game. I thought that was crazy.
People are gonna buy him the game. Why?
I don't know.
So he needs like buy-in and investment. So he's playing Grand Theft Auto 4 right now with mods to make the game look better, but he's not gonna do the DLC until people give him money. Like he needs investment. It's like, I'm not gonna do the DLC because like if the main game doesn't make money, why would I play the DLC? Yet he's still playing the main game even though it's not making him money. But if you want to see the DLC from him, you gotta like give him money so that he continues to play through.
It's kind of scummy.
Yeah, it is kind of scummy, but he gets away with it.
It's almost so much.
I mean, he knows his audience. His audience gives in, so whatever.
Yeah,
that's true.
He streams like twice a day, and he needs $150 both streams, so $300 total for every single day.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
If he actually reaches it.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. When he doesn't reach it, he crashes out.
He's like, no. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Actually, this would be a good question for you. So, he's convinced that when he doesn't hit the goal, it's the game's fault. It's the fault of the games that he's playing. That's the reason why he doesn't hit his donation goal. Do you think the game matters more when you stream, or the streamer and their personality matters more?
I think it matters on
personality.
I think it matters on your viewers. Jeez, there's some because as a Gacha streamer, there can be some days where like it doesn't matter what I do. There's going to be no donations whatsoever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's just the sphere you're in. So if your viewers aren't going to be generous about it, it doesn't matter what you do. Now it's different if in a situation where like you're a Gala gamer or you have simps or whatever. But like in general, I would say you could have your best stream ever. You could get no donations. You know what I mean?
No, that's a very unique perspective of all the like. I have this discussion, you know, often with like the people in my sphere that watch DSP. But your answer is pretty unique. That it is probably more dependent on the viewers. I would say it's dependent on the personality, but he argues that it's the game, so that when he has a bad day, money-wise, it's because the games he's playing aren't good, or they're boring, or they fell off, or the fans aren't interested anymore. And then he kind of like blames the fans for that, like it's the fault of the fans for not like appreciating the games that he's playing. And also the games are bad, and then he shits on the developers. And then he says it can't be that he is a bad personality, because whenever he does streams where he just talks to the audience, you know, does just chatting, he'll hit the goal. And then he's like, oh, so I hit the goal when I don't even play games. This means that it can't be me. I'm not the one at fault, because when I don't play games, I make money.
See, that's what I mean. That's so dumb, because if someone just feels generous, or like someone just got their payday, or, you know, like something just lines up, it's not your stream that went well. It's just people were generous that time, you know?
Right. I would say it's up to... Oh, yeah, big ups Gamings. Gamings said they're heading out.
All right, rest in peace, Gamings.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's up to the viewers and how they're feeling that particular day. And then it's up to you, the streamer, as a personality, to make it entertaining. And then that incentivizes donations if you're an entertaining personality. I think more often than not, like, if your viewers like you and they're regulars, they'll show up for you because you're playing a game. It doesn't have to, like, the game you're playing doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
And then like when you get a new viewer, it's because you're playing a game that they were interested in, that maybe was on the recommended algorithm, and then they stay. If they choose to stay as a regular, it's because they stayed for you. Like they came for the game, they stayed for you.
Yeah, I don't think there's a correlation between money and good stream necessarily. Like, hopefully it works out that way, but I don't think for most people it works out that way.
Carl
That's
says
why people
it's
have like
true that
subathons and things.
certain whales will save particular games sometimes. Yeah, he'll have like dedicated viewers that will sometimes tip, but only for certain games that he plays.
Well, yeah, you should try and bribe the streamer to do what you want them to do.
He's a Frenchie. But he claims that he doesn't do that. He talks about how like, oh, it's my stream, I can do what I want. I won't have viewers giving me money to tell me what to do and what games to play. He'll always bring up examples of like how people used to do that to him back in the day. They like, for example, they would give him money and they would try to ask him to play Street Fighter or something. They would steer him in the direction of playing games that they want to see. And of course, the implication of that is that if you play the games that they want to see, they'll donate more money.
Yeah. Thanks for the raid.
Whoa, big raid.
I can't even see it.
It's from
I'm trying to...
a Mr. Rye Guy _. See, look, underscores
Thank you
are
so
making
much.
the rounds. Underscores are based.
Underscores are not based. But thank you to you, Guy. Thank you for the raid. No, when you make a username, underscores are for like X_X, you know, stuff like that.
Oh, stuff like 2006 days. That's how we know you're a freaking boomer.
Yeah.
You come from like the days of PS2 online. You probably played Final Fantasy 11. You're so old.
No, I didn't. That game, I wish I did. I'm not that old.
Yeah, you're
That game's
ancient.
awesome, though.
You're ancient, you little birthday boy. You're getting older.
Yeah, I am. Oh my god.
Oh, I had to
use
star.
that.
I'm goated.
Good thing I used that mushroom before the lightning struck.
There goes the shortcut.
Eagles says Sanguine XX_night XX_69.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
username from back in the day.
The OG name. Oh god, Bullet Bill. Oh, did you know pizza is in beef with Nintendo?
What did you just say? Pizza is in beef with Nintendo? What are you?
No,
what?
he said PETA.
Oh,
PETA.
PETA, that's
PETA.
true. Yeah. They came out with that
I was
recently.
like, why would pizza be against Nintendo?
PETA is upset because the cow in Mario Kart has a nose ring.
I'm just like, oh boy.
But lots of cows have nose rings.
I know, right? The yearly
Yeah,
PETA,
but it's like Nintendo
PETA
could choose
crash
for the
out.
cow to not have a nose ring, but they chose for the cow to have a nose ring.
Oh my god. This is against cow body positivity. They can dress themselves however they want.
I agree. Well, so you're not a big PETA fan? You're not a
No,
pizza
because
file?
no. But whenever I see them say something, I always think they're hypocrites.
Honestly,
They mostly are.
I hate people's opinions nowadays. Everyone feels like their opinions are friggin' sacred and everyone has to take it. When in reality it's just... Yeah, when reality is just like you have one take on it, it doesn't make it the only take.
See, this is why I like you. You deliver the hard truths. You're honest. You're contrarian to a fault.
I know.
That's not contrarian.
Contrarian.
That's okay. Well, mom mentality, I guess, is nowadays what the norm.
Either that or rage baiting or gaslighting.
I mean, I was just going over this because I bought Hogwarts Legacy, and while like reading about Hogwarts Legacy, it's just a bunch of angry J.K. Rowling fans.
Oh, that's fine.
You buy this game, you're anti-trans or whatever nonsense. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking insane.
No, wait a minute. No, Sangers, we're on the Twitch platform. We have to respect all identities. Don't you love the trans people? They've done so much for this community. Why did you stay quiet after I said that?
Let's not go over there. Let's open up a can of worms.
I love everybody, by the way, on the Twitch.tv platform.
Who's in front of me? Who are you scared?
I always crack up when they're
Blue Shell.
Oh, come on. I always crack up when they're like organizations force like their entire staff to be like
Red shell, damn you.
unrepresentative. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, hey, this is clearly the minority, but the minority is the majority for some reason. They no longer represent anything that's like actually going on anymore. You know what I mean?
You benefit from that. You're the Asian diversity hire.
Wow.
You didn't deny that though.
Well, oh my god, they really did get Mario Karted.
Okay, I'm safe.
Oh, did I screw up Chiku? Oh my god.
I think you did.
No, Chica's in the race.
Oh, I wanted to screw up Chiku.
My viewer, Mr. White, says happy birthday.
Thank you. But you know, at a certain age, you stop celebrating birthdays.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of already there myself.
Yeah, you're like 60, right?
Oh yeah, yes. Here you go. You're trying to gaslight me into giving you the real. You can add it to your dossier there, so that when we have our breakup, you can drop that shit on Twitter.
His real age is 71 years old.
The twid longer.
He likes eating scones, and he goes to the washroom 20 times a day.
No items, red. Oh no. Oh, this is bad.
Now, on your birthday, you said you went to like a restaurant, right?
Yeah, I did. It wasn't a really fancy restaurant, but like... Oh my god, okay, on the weekend I went with my parents to the Kegger or something? It's this white restaurant. Wow, how about I just say American cuisine?
Yeah, just say that.
And I just thought to myself, this is so bullshit. They charge you $20 for salad.
Oh, you're so cheap. Come on. You gotta
How could you possibly spend $20 on fucking salad?
Support local businesses. Like,
hey, we're almost to the chat point. I recommend you speed up.
Oh yeah, I have to.
Oh yeah, I gotta focus. Thanks for reminding me. It's like, there's no possible way a salad is $20.
Now, keep in mind, fellow dingus Americans, this is like 20 Canadian dollars.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like equivalent to 2 American pesos, right?
Yeah, our economy is kind of suffering too over here.
Tommy, you get down for now. Here's a blue shop for you.
I think he don't care.
Oh man.
Oh, wait, did he have an item? Oh no, he left the dry bone. Oh. Oh my god.
No. The driver was me, but the blue shirt didn't go after me.
Oh, I see.
Somnia says, how much do Canadians make per hour?
We make 20 yuan per hour.
Wow.
Oh. So that's above minimum wage.
What the fuck he's saying? That's like $3 Canadian.
Oh.
That is not minimum wage.
Oh right, I don't know the conversion. Right, I don't know much about conversion.
Don't agree with me on the things I'm clearly going to be wrong. I'm clearly making shit up.
I don't know that nobody's bagging around this fun.
Oh, fuck.
Did you know there's like 20 pesos in the world?
What?
No, why are you...
Well, I hope nobody likes items because you're all getting screwed.
Oh, no, make it in, yeah.
Oh,
I see
come
it,
on.
William.
That's the worst lightning bolt ever.
I got it.
Maybe you should have got lightning.
William. Oh, what the?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Oh, look at that. Sniped you.
Oh
my god.
Count. Oh, yes, they nerfed the boomerang.
I think I gotta change my cart. This cart sucks.
Oh, look at the cope has begun.
Well, it's been a while. I don't even think I used this cart. I just used it because it looks cool.
Oh my god, I just dodged a bomb.
That's what you get?
Chat, don't mock me for
damn,
4th
you
place.
got boost. You got that.
Oh.
I got 3rd place.
I was thinking, like, how am I gonna distract Dingy? Well,
you want to try battle? Or you don't?
Yeah, let's try battle. You know, my favorite battle is Bomb Bomb Battle. Why is it not here?
A lot of
I don't know.
battles
I
that aren't
really
in this
wanted
one.
that one to come back, but they just haven't.
Yeah, so we could try battle. There's only 2 modes, so there's coin water.
Balloon battle and coin winner.
So yeah.
Thank you, Goon, for 60 stream streak. Dingus is pro LGBTK. Yes, the bigots get out. I agree. I could not agree more. Hey, Softy.
In the battle mode, it's elimination style for balloon battle. So.
Okay, let's try it. Let's try Balloon Battle. It's been forever.
Alright. I know there's some people that complain about the elimination, but that has been a thing since the old days.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh my god, it defaulted me on Dingy's team. All right, streamers versus everybody else.
Oh, it's team.
I can get behind that.
Okay.
Let me swap my character.
It's team based.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay.
Oh, but we have 3 teams.
Dingy, what's your favorite thing about being a streamer?
Well, it's kind of like what I said earlier, getting to play games that I either
getting
never played.
paid. That's right. You got it, Dingy.
Making money. That's what it's all about. It's all about getting paid.
Hey, if you make money,
Oh man.
Who cares about meaningful experiences with your audience? They're just Velcro wallets for you to open and siphon money out of. That's all it is. That's what this is all about, chat.
are me and Chiku, William, Tommy, and okay. Wow, this is oh boy, this is going to be fun.
Hey, me and Tommy got this. We have Bowser and King Boo. You guys.
This isn't about race speed. It's about experience and battle expertise.
I'll be honest, I'm
killer instincts. And I don't think you have any of that.
All right,
I don't know about you. I once followed somebody and got them eliminated when they had 5 balloons.
Oh, I thought you were like, I once murdered someone.
I mean, if I could try and try to get you out.
Carl in my chat gifting Andre the tier 1.
Oh my god.
Whoa,
hello,
buddy.
Whoa.
All right, then I aimed that right. All right, fuck.
And thank you for the follow. I was gonna say that as Chopper. Thank you for the follow from Chuper.
It is Chopper. It actually is. No, I've been screwing this up all the fucking time. He tells me every time I call him Chuper, he's like, no, it's Chopper, and everyone laughs at me for not remembering it.
Oh, the
Or I could be gaslighting you, I guess. You know.
Motherfucker.
You are an expert at gaslighting.
I mean, bully Yoshi.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
Oh, what the hell? Chuper, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Hype train over here. Oh, wait, no, it's for you too. It's a shared hype train.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, you guys can win big. How convenient, Sangers. I talk about how, like, you ask me what streaming is about, you say it's all about money, then immediately, a hype train. Whoa.
How did I got somebody that wasn't even targeting them?
That's a good question.
Tommy's like a.
I just drove into William's banana. Good thing no one noticed.
Well, you love bananas. That's why you're swollen dingus.
I do. I do. I love bananas.
How much do you charge for dingus?
That's a little bit more. A little bit. The banana's like the starter pack.
You know the best part about food items is that you can use them to steal someone's balloon.
Oh yeah. You can steal a balloon with the mushroom.
That's right. Yeah, that's an old rule.
You should have got clutch up.
Not that you ever got to do that because your aim is horrible.
What? Where does this come from? I love stealing balloons on GameCube. Let's
admit it. Like, Sangers, you're the kind of person, like, back in the day, you lose at the game, you unplug the controller, and you turn the system off. We know this is what you are. That's you.
Wow. That's crazy.
The full display.
You didn't deny
That's slander, sir.
Yellow definitely is so much ahead. Who are you trying to aim, HA? You're trying to aim at nobody.
Oh, you're aiming?
Oh, come on. What the shit is this?
I'm trying to run away.
Why are there so many?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, damn you.
Hello?
For fuck's sake, I only got 1 balloon left.
Oh, I did horrible for points. I got too distracted.
Oh, shit, no.
I was sandbagging, obviously. This is for the redemption arc.
What the fuck?
It's fine.
Dingy!
Yeah, I slacked. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's go, me and Chiku. The clutch stop.
Wait a minute, we both slacked. Look.
No, I got 4. You got 3. You're my bitch.
Damn,
no, like, our team got more than both of us.
Our teams are terrible, man. What the shit is this?
No, they didn't have a half of the Reds team fucking died.
Yeah,
what the fuck was that?
The AI's throwing. Fucking A.
Thank you again, Chuper, for the follow and the sub, and Carl.
It's Chopper, really is Chopper.
No, we're gonna call him Chuper. It's Chuper.
It's Chopper.
Chuper's more fun to say. Don't be a hater. Don't play a hater.
Salty speed, let's for it.
No, it's silent, dude. It really is.
That's up for you.
AI is throwing, damn you. AI is throwing. What are we playing?
The second O is silent.
Also, Goon, I saw your thing about the lag, so I'm gonna scroll up and read it because he had a long post. Hiding lag is how netcode should work. In rollback netcode, the game does predict what is happening and when it's wrong, so it rolls back to the correct thing that happened, which pisses DSP off, and he seems to prefer underwater lag delay-based netcode. He has admitted as such that he prefers that netcode and not rollback.
I mean, he is a boomer.
He is. You don't know this, but the Cannon brothers who developed the netcode, rollback netcode, he used to argue with them on like Street Fighter forums back in the day, like actually argue with those specific people, like because he was close in like
that
the FGC.
Is crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a small tight knit community back then. Everyone kind of knew him, and they knew also that they hated him.
That's most important, yeah.
Did you know, of course you know Justin Wong. He put out a video today. He was like, I ran into DSP in CVS2, I think it's called.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for him.
And of course he stomped him in. He stomped his face in that game.
That's surprising.
Now wait a minute, Sangers. I hear you're an FGC pro as well. You're an FGC master over here.
No, I'm a Smash player. That doesn't count as a real fighting game.
Oh,
it's a party game.
You're one of those people. Yeah, Sakurai told us all it was a party game, huh?
Oh my lord, bro.
You know, I think no one hates Smash more than Sakurai.
I'm already eliminated. You guys were bullying me.
How about you actually get away from somebody who's talking you?
Are you serious? Dingy, are you trying to win?
William was targeting me
What
on
happened to the
purpose.
heart of a champion?
Nothing I could do. I did everything correct. I did nothing wrong.
Well, that's my method to just get rid of somebody. It's just to follow them and then get rid of them.
That's
it worked.
And try to find by, I find by the junior. He's also eliminated.
Oh, there. No, it does lock.
This is.
I'm
So
gonna fuck
you
Tommy up.
accept that Smash isn't part of the FGC, that you're there on the outside looking in, tears down your cheeks.
We've been fucking disowned. We're not even at Evo anymore.
Yeah, that's true, but that's only because Sony owns it.
Is it true?
Yeah, Sony bought Evo. No, I'm sure they would be more than happy to allow Smash in. It's like more like Nintendo not wanting to play ball.
Yeah, Nintendo's like, nah. No.
Nah, you're owned by Sony now. You're compromised. No, we're not gonna.
I swear, Nintendo hates everybody.
Here's something you
Most
can miss
of all
about.
their gamers.
So in Japan, they're doing this RTA speedrunning thing.
Yeah.
But Nintendo found out they were holding that speedrunning event, and they got upset because their games are being played. You know, they're being speedran over there at that event. So they told they told the organizers, if you want to have Nintendo games at that speedrunning event, you gotta like partner with us. You gotta have a licensed permission slip, and all the speedrunners have to sign the permission slip for each Nintendo game that's gonna be run. And like it's every individual game.
Do they understand how much of a douchebag they're being? Like, seriously, that's stupid.
No, Sangers, they have a duty to protect their IP as the copyright holder, and
they're protecting their IP from money and exposure. And stop throwing.
Yeah, Nintendo is just.
See, I thought we were going to be the dream team.
William's too good. He's been no liking the game. What can I say?
Dude, you're not even on this table. Where are you?
He's down below. He had 3
Where
points.
are you?
I got eliminated within the first minute. There's nothing I could do. William was targeting me.
Dingy, you're worse than AI.
Now wait a minute. You sweep for AI. You're the one who thinks AI is super cool and AI is going to take over.
What's the AI?
Yeah, I think they're going to take over the world.
Meanwhile, the Toe and the team has 10 points compared to Nuns' 8.
How do you guys support Dingy like this? He just throws. He's not here to win.
I never said I was good at games.
Wait, I know how to change his mind. I'll just have to find him and then target him next.
Remember, guys, just rewind. At the start of this match, I was like, oh my gosh, me and Dingy together? The streamers versus everyone? This is going to be awesome.
Stars in my eyes.
No,
Little did we know.
No, you need the William combo. You need the William combo.
I have 25 points overall compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Dingy, I thought you had the killer instinct. I thought after you murdered those 6 people,
No,
you'd be way better at this.
I didn't have the killer instinct. I was more of a Mortal Kombat guy.
Oh, I see.
Get it?
Very good items, though. That's the problem.
Oh, I was trying to get you to eat the bomb.
Now, how do we get respect for the Smash community? Because they're always getting mocked as
What
like,
respect? We're never gonna get respect.
They're smelly and nobody
How about we
likes them in the
start?
FGC. Like, how do we clean up the Smash community?
Oh God. How about we start with people believing Smash players take showers first? How about that?
They don't.
No, they do. Like at least 1 in 10 people take a shower.
Are you one
at
of them?
least?
Buddy.
Yeah, I'm definitely one of them.
Oh, of course you would say you take like there's. I don't believe you though.
Oh fuck. You didn't know
smell like
driving out
garlic.
loses balloons? No, that's not true. I'd be dead.
I know. You're already undead. You're an undead
What
vampire.
the hell? Now I'm throwing. Chiku, don't you do it. You're a son of a bitch, Chiku. Eat a dick.
Chico's like, no mercy.
He's trying to take away my last balloon by hunting me.
No mercy.
Let's see, my viewer Sarpachi says
I mean, you were
Smash
saying
community
that
has been
you were
cringe
saying
since
earlier
Ultimate
that
came
Dinky
out.
needs to get better, and look at you, down to 1 balloon.
Who stole my...
Oh, what the fuck? Why does he get... I'm dead.
Alright, goodbye, Peach, you're dead.
Oh.
I want everyone to know, since Dingy did this twice to me, it's only fair I do it 1 time to him, which is contribute nothing towards his team.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Now I'm gonna be over here. 2 balloons left, trying to pick up the. I have 1 balloon left.
Oh wow, Dingy.
I'm out.
Looks like I didn't pick up the
You got
slack, and you didn't do much better.
Try though.
Throwing shade. I love that.
The Zipline Polar says, "Is this an open lobby?" I think you do have the room code. Actually, I have it too. A GM6B4N.
No, I ran into the damn bug.
I saw that too.
Oh, I tried to mod.
Speaking of open, what do you think about open relationships?
They're bad. What do you think of them?
That tells them out.
Are you gonna be
so
like
funny.
the contrarian defense for like
No!
open relationships, like you tend to be? You tend to be the super.
You're gonna
I think I think the only time you take an open relationship is if you're okay with the ending. That's the only time you take it.
Oh no.
Well, isn't it like statistically they always end?
Tommy.
Well, yeah, but like also from the respect of it's better than nothing, which I hate that saying, but some people look at that way.
No, it might be a fate worse than death. You're probably better off, like, better to have not loved at all than to have loved to the point of an open relationship.
You know what? I think you might be right about that.
Because then you're just inviting like unnecessary hurt and harm and depression and toxicity into your life.
No.
But honestly, you realize like now everything's about like living comfy and like avoiding all this stuff and.
Oh, I don't blame you.
Wait, where are you?
You
survived longer than me and you didn't do anything.
I know, it's pretty sad, isn't it?
Only 2 members of Red Team survived this round.
Yeah, Toda and Bitty Bug.
Goon says that you said
you really got no points.
Getting cucked is better than
Yeah,
nothing.
the Bowser Squad wins.
Dingy, this was not competitive.
No, it was not.
You know, we're the streamers and we have a reputation to uphold.
You know, because we're the streamers, that means we get targeted more, right? If people say host advantage, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that actually is. Everyone hunts you. Chiku hunted me down. He wants to make sure I don't have fun.
He said no fun for you. No fun for you.
But it's funny because the number of times I always hunt on people, nobody ever hunts on me.
Yeah. Nobody wants a William in their life. Nobody wants a William in their life.
What do you mean he had 45 points?
Alright, let's do a race done and off, yeah.
Back to what you were saying. My viewer Goon says that you said you just said getting cucked is better than nothing. Is what you just said.
Well, no, you can cuck the other party, and sometimes it's fun to have jealousy.
That's cool. Pretending like you're the one cucking.
Yeah. What?
You weren't very confident in that response. You just kind of hesitated.
I hesitated because I'm like, what? Why are you doubting me on this?
Zarpachi says, I've seen the physiognomy of people in open relationships. So he's arguing that the only people who go into open relationships are ugly people.
Is that true? I feel like if you just don't care, like there are benefits to an open relationship.
Okay,
and there are a lot of negatives.
No, my viewers are gonna jump on you for saying that. What are the benefits of an open relationship? What are the benefits of an open relationship? You say you have like tons of girlfriends. What are the benefits? You have a lot of relationship experience.
You know you no longer have to uphold yourself to any standards because there are no standards to uphold in such a case.
How is that a benefit though? That you have no standards?
You don't have to uphold to a standard. Not that you have no standards.
I don't see that as a benefit though. Like you that to me, that's like you're lowering your standard. You'll just like put your dick in anything with a pulse.
I didn't go there. You went there.
That's how I'm interpreting your argument. It's like, okay, well, the benefit is you don't have to have standards anymore. You just fuck everyone.
No, that's not. What? Well, hold on. I was thinking of like, hey, you can still live in the same apartment, still share rent. You know, still have a nice night out together, but you know, you don't have to be stuck with this person forever. You can leave without being concerned with their feelings. Not put PP into other person. I wasn't even thinking like that.
I feel like you could add that. Look, depending on, you know, all relationships are different, right? But in a positive scenario, you could probably have like you can end a relationship on amicable terms. And probably still be roommates with that person until like you know get other accommodations in order.
That's really hard though.
Yeah, like it wouldn't be without challenge, but it's doable.
Oh, come on.
I mean, everything's doable.
Okay, my viewer Coggers is pressing you. What is Sanger's
I'm not even pro
purpose?
this.
What is Sanger's purpose for doing an open relationship? What do you want or get out of it? You're thinking.
You know I have a conscience, right?
Doubtful.
It might be hard to understand, or oh my god, believe that sometimes. Oh my god, you can't just run over everything. Wow, okay.
No, you cannot. That's not how it works.
Wow, I thought you could.
Girls get in the way of this gacha
frees your
gaming.
conscience. Oh, that's true. You know, I always feel like I always feel awkward opening that stuff up in front of a significant other.
Oh my god. You've told girlfriends about the Night YouTube channel?
Well, don't you have to? That's a pretty... No, don't you have...
Oh my god!
That's a pretty significant thing. You can't just hide that you're...
Do you know that I'm a famous YouTuber? You can find me at youtube.com, the Sanguine Night. I just dropped my latest Faye channel review. Give me a like
I would never
and
do
a
that.
sub.
No, it's more like just understanding that there's something else that takes a lot of your time. Otherwise, it's irresponsible.
Gacha girls do take away time from your real life.
No, have you seen the meme where there's like the guy and the girl in bed, the guy's facing away, and the girl's like, why is he facing away? And he's just like looking at like a waifu.
That's you. That is you.
Yeah, that is me.
Bruh.
I always feel so guilty about it ever since I saw that meme.
Faye Channel XD. Yeah, I hear you were a big fan of this Faye Channel.
No, I hated it. Did you like it?
I got my Byleth. I rallied the viewers.
I knew it.
Fair and square. I got my Byleth.
I swear that's what most people were. Like, they got their hero and they were happy. They didn't care about anything else. Even though that Faye Channel showed how little they cared. It was bare bones.
We can be a downer about it. My downer perspective is that Faye has gotten so small to a point that Reddit alone, a single subreddit can like rally together and get like Ikbanir the win.
Oh yeah. 15,000 votes? That's a joke.
And then you look at I think it's real interesting. You go to the Japanese Faye Twitter where they post the art for all the units. At the time that I looked at it, Sharena, Ikbanir, and Balder all had like less than 1,000 likes. I think around like 500, 600 each. But Byleth had over 2,000 likes. Because
they're all boring.
Because they organically rallied around Byleth winning.
No, because all the costumes are shit.
Well, I would say
Byleth is DLC.
The issue. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, Byleth is a DLC outfit. I think that's fine because like there was really I can't think of a scenario in which we would get that outfit otherwise in a banner. Like there's no school uniform season or anything. But here's my hot take on the outfits. The problem with OCs winning is that you don't really have enough of a foundation.
Is that their OCs?
Yeah, yes, you don't have enough of a foundation to build off of for the outfit inspiration. So, you know, when people were speculating on what Violet's outfit would be, they were like, oh, he should get Gerald's outfit, or he should get Sothis Regalia, however you say it.
Yeah, because there are options. But creativity's still a thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm just completely owned to
these older characters win who have been in other games before. There's like you got stuff to build off of. There's like a base.
Like Cypher, yeah.
Yeah. So the problem with OCs winning is that they don't have that foundation. And then you have characters like Baldur who win before their story is over. And I think the reason why people vote for characters like Baldur and Goldvig is like, oh, haha, we have to force intelligence systems to like give us that character as a unit. Oh, what will they do? What will they do? Because the book isn't over yet. We're gonna force them to give them to us, and they have to overthink and think of an outfit, and then they give us the outfit, and it's just pretty boring because their story isn't over yet. Like, IS knows.
You sound crazy to me.
I thought you'd be agreeing with me, to be honest, but like, okay.
No, this is crazy.
No, I'm gonna rationalize it in a second. So IS knows what they want to do with Baldur's sword, right? Like,
wait, how can you rationalize this? Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. IS knows what they want to do with Baldur's story, right? Like, they know how Baldur's story is gonna end.
Yeah, it's gonna be terrible. But go ahead.
But they can't tell us at this point how her story is gonna end. So, however her story ends, you know, they can't tell us at this point in time because the book isn't over yet. So, the potential for her outfit, you know, it can't be based on the full extent of her story. So you finally get the outfit, and it's just like, well, it kind of references her sister, I guess. And it's just lacking in that inspiration because she doesn't have a foundation to build off of because she's not from the previous game, and her story isn't over.
But it's too late.
And they're not going to spoil her story just because she won the election.
She won the election.
Nice, the election.
Yeah, she's the new Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, I threw that. I just hold down.
Let's be honest. Everyone. Oh man, What if Sigurd doesn't win TIL next year? Because if it's the last year.
I think Book 10 is going to be the final book. That's my super serious.
Everyone says that, but they're making so little money, and they've shown. Do you think Dragalia lost, or Animal Crossing, or any of these other games that closed actually lost money before they closed it?
Most likely.
No.
That's really hard.
Because Nintendo is Nintendo. If Nintendo's putting the bill to run the servers, I don't really think these games are costing them money to run.
No, but they closed them down because more likely they wanted to shift the staff to other more profitable ventures.
Right, it ran its course. You know, they got into mobile because the Wii U was doing bad and they needed other ventures. It was only supposed to be alive until the Switch could take off, and it's kind of just been coasting since then. Like, they haven't come out with new mobile projects since the Pikmin game, the Pikmin Bloom game.
Yeah, they've just been offshoring them to other companies to make games instead. So
yeah, Mario Kart Tour was the last one.
Yeah, so you basically got to the crux of it all, because they have real Fire Emblem people working on it, on Heroes, even if they barely do anything.
Yeah, so yeah, Heroes is like unique because it's not outsourced to like Dina or something. Like IS actually works on it, but it's like, okay, they're working on it, but like they could be working on Three Houses 2 or something. You know, it's manpower that's being used up on this dying gacha.
That's why I don't know. I don't know why people are like, oh, just because book story has to end, why would they do that? If you make no money and you have to take up your valuable staff time, then why would you keep it? You would just close it. You just shelve it. And they've shown that they do that for every other game. Oh god.
So I'm definitely of the argument that whatever the next original Fire Emblem game is, it will come out after Fae closes. So like the characters from whatever the next original game is are not going to get into
original
Fae.
game. Okay, yeah, you have to preface that because I definitely think they have a remake available. They just for whatever reason is not releasing it.
Oh yeah, you're the FE4 remake supporter.
Well, I just think it doesn't make any sense. There's been rumors forever, and the rumors have been right about everything else, but this doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing it, but it's kind of ridiculous how that remake has persisted since before Engage was revealed. Like those were leaked at the same time, but like nothing came out of FE4.
So there's no way it's not ready. I just don't know what they're waiting for.
I think during Echoes. No, not.
Wait a second. I got it. I got it.
No, you no. I wanted to take a shortcut. At least she could kind of eat the blue shell, not me.
Here's the thing. FE4.
Yes.
Takes place in Ukraine. That's why it's not launched yet.
Oh, okay, just like that Advance Wars games that they delayed.
Yeah. Waiting for the war to I just killed myself. No. What the fuck? No, I'm memeing too hard.
Your joke was so bad you drew off.
That's what you get. You were bad mouthing Zelensky there.
So I don't know. We'll see.
I think Zelensky is a terrible leader. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
he's shown no ability to win the war, and he's just getting people killed. Just give up the land. No, I don't know what he keeps telling. I can't do it because the Constitution says I can't do it. Okay, but you're letting people die now, so figure it out. It's so depressing. Because in the West, everyone believes like Ukraine's all gung ho about this war. They're sick and tired of it.
Wow, that was a terrible match. That was just terrible. But yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting what comes out of Fire Emblem. You know.
Oh, FE4 hasn't come out yet because they gotta censor all the incest.
Is that why? The incest makes it better.
Wait,
no, they keep it. They have to keep
incest is wincest.
You're gonna be over here. You're gonna do like
but
that.
They have to.
You're gonna do the glitch that lets you marry Julia. That's what you're gonna do.
The child hunt? Oh right, yeah, that's a.
Julia's already a bit slow, so. Oh god.
Hey, it's fine.
No, wait, here's why. It's because the AI protests, so they can't get all the English voice acting again.
I did so badly. I want one more crack at it.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, but
you know, if they actually remade Awakening, and I still think Awakening's a beautiful looking game. That'd be so funny.
People would so buy an Awakening remake.
Yeah.
People sweep for Awakening so much.
Don't you think it's weird that some games are getting remade within like 10 years? It makes no sense to me.
Well,
and Awakening's way over 10 years. It's like 13 now or something.
Resident Evil 1 got remade in like what, 4 or 5 years after the original came out?
12. When the Awakening came out, was it 2013? Yes, it was.
It should be.
So it's 12. It might be a year. Did it come out in Japan first, or was it worldwide?
It was Japan first for Awakening in 2012, and then America got it in 2013.
Okay, how do you know this?
So, how do you know this? I'm a big Fire Emblem fan. I'm a bigger Fire Emblem fan than you.
You think Japan gets the Fire Emblem stuff before anyone else gets in?
Yeah, it wasn't universal releases until 3 houses.
So 12 and 13 years old. I mean, hey, Awakening. I would like to play Awakening.
He's a Nintendo Defender? That's right. No, he's worse than Nintendo Defender. He's a Nintendo Deep Throater. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's yeah.
So how does that cock taste like? Okay, sorry.
You'll have to ask Reggie.
Reggie's so done with all of this. Don't bring him into this.
Gotta ask Doug Bowser.
Oh yeah, they had Doug Bowser. You think he just got the presidential position because his last name is Bowser?
I wish that was the case. He's not nearly fun enough to justify it otherwise.
I felt.
Aren't you tired of having these like corpro bro? I mean, I don't think Bowser's that bad. He's more like boomer corporate bro or guy. I don't know, finance guy. But it's just like I'm so sick of Nintendo not having identity anymore.
Oh, they lost the soul. That's it.
Yeah, they're soulless.
Soulless.
But it makes sense because Soul doesn't have
Dark
a soul.
Souls.
And Microsoft doesn't have a soul.
Okay, Microsoft's almost dead. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Well, they don't care. Like they don't. They're Microsoft. They can lose money on Xbox until the cows come home. They don't care.
Yeah.
Until the cows come home. How old are you, Dingy? 79, right?
You're trying to trick me again.
Nobody says cows come home.
Damn you, Rachel.
Speaking of wet shells,
my Discord DMs are closed. I'm not letting you groom me, sir.
His priorities are strength.
Their identity is money.
Yeah,
there. Eat. Oh, what? Oh, I think I did hit you.
No, you did.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh no, I'm on off-road.
Well, yeah, I don't know. The gaming industry is in a weird space.
You know, the game industry right now is in such a bad space. It's the only thing thriving seemingly is indies, but that's because nobody else is doing better. Like nobody else is doing well, so by default they're doing better.
Yeah, so maybe that's the future. Just indies.
But what, okay,
That's the
here's the thing
future.
about indies. Okay, when was the last time that you played an indie that you felt was like really... I'm asking you because you have played a lot of indie games compared to me. When was the last time you played an indie game that felt like really unique and creative and that wasn't just like a rip-off of like a bigger franchise?
Nah. Like, you're right about that, but I don't even think creativity is necessary when you're indie. Like, you have so many constraints that good luck figuring all that out, you know?
But people are tired of the AAA games. Like, legit, people are just sick and tired. Like, what? We get a live shooter every year or a hero shooter. Like, you kind of get tired.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna get the Sanger's Day 1 Black Ops 7 playthrough?
For me, they peaked at Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, used to be into
still.
it. Fucking Sanger's 360 no-scope.
Why did I use the horn? That was such a dumb idea. Fuck.
Have you heard about this controversy with the Catboy with the aimbot?
Oh, yeah.
What?
There's a VTuber on Twitch who is accused of using an aimbot
Oh
in
my
Battlefield
God.
6, and that's like the current drama that people are talking about. You didn't hear anything about this?
No.
That's
Why
the
do people
current
care?
drama because he's cheating. He's a cheater.
People cheat all the time. The only way to get ahead in life is to cheat.
He says he's not cheating, but he's obviously cheating.
And then, but then it turned into, oh...
No, you don't know if he's a cheater or not.
You're only... then the argument turned into, oh, you only hate him because he's trans, and then the whole thing just comes back.
Oh yeah, there's also that part of it.
Is he also trans? Okay, that's awesome.
Yes. I
Now you
believe
can't
so.
touch him because he's trans.
That's the argument. That's literally now. Like, oh boy, I'm just like, oh
man, it's so fucking stupid.
No, he's trans, so he has to do whatever he wants all the time. There's nothing you can do about it.
Man, nobody take responsibility for anything. Who cares? Just blame it on something else. It's the right thing to do, man. It's the right thing to do.
He did get banned because a lot of people mass reported him, but it was just a day ban, and then he got unbanned. And I think
that's it?
Yeah.
They didn't even care then.
I don't think the ban was even for cheating. It was just because people mass reported him, so it was like a get banned.
Oh, it was automatic.
Yeah,
It wasn't even a
automatic ban.
human being looking at it. That's so sad.
Yeah.
Well, the reason was because everybody believed he was cheating in Battlefield 6, but he wasn't banned in BF6.
No, yeah.
So the ban on Twitch.
Why do you care so much about? I can't believe this guy came in here just to talk about this.
Hey, I played Battlefield 6. It was fun as hell.
Yeah, honestly, it was.
So fun. I'm sad you missed it.
Okay, you know, I'm so sorry. Like, I want to support the trans community, but there's too many crazy people. It's your cause is just, but there's too many crazy people to get on this ship.
You need to do some research and talk about this drama 8 months from now, just like you did with the pirate software, where you're late to the party.
No, I was just genuinely curious because this might come to a shock to people. I still think he's an excellent content creator.
Oh my god, no, my chat's gonna love this. Okay, why do you love the content creator known as Jason Hall Thor Pirate Software?
He captured everyone's hearts with the stories, even if they're all, you know, fucking bullshit. But that's the thing.
Is right.
It's all about it's not about what's real or not. It's what people believe it's real, and people definitely believed it was real. They're good stories. He knows how to tell a story. He structures it well. He makes his content bite-sized.
Somebody pick a fucking straight line to play.
Oh well.
So it's not about telling the truth, it's about as long as you spin a good yarn, as long as you're a good storyteller, lying is okay.
No, I didn't think it picked it.
I don't think we hold liars to any. Oh my God, Shiku, fuck you. I don't think we hold liars to any kind of accountability nowadays. So if that's just the norm, that's just the norm.
This little Canadian boy had his birthday and he was real sad about it, so I thought I'd help him out, lift his spirits. So now he's not sad. He hasn't been sad for like a whole 2 hours or something.
What? I'm sad. I'm just internally sad.
You guys didn't hear it, but he was telling a story about like, oh, I had the worst day ever. Oh, my boss is a boomer.
Hold on, I didn't say that. I just said I hate working for boomers.
I hate working for boomers, guys.
Okay, I said that, yeah. You wouldn't understand this thing because you are a boomer, all right?
Again, you're trying to get me to dox my age by like saying things that relate to age.
You're 79. I know you're 79. I saw your birth certificate.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah.
I heard you were born in the 1700s.
I heard you were born during World War II. That's why you're so oppressed.
Why you gotta use that joke? Why do you gotta use that?
No, look, okay, my viewers don't know. Sangers is like obsessed with World War II. I don't know why. Like he's always referencing Hitler and Mein Kampf and stuff.
I'm a history buff. I'm a history buff.
Just love the fatherland.
Yeah, World War II is fascinating. It was the last time humanity was perfectly fine killing each other. Maybe we should go back to those days.
Sayings don't know you happening to walk into those times
We know Sangers is the type that would go to Auschwitz and take a selfie.
No, I would never do that.
About it.
Jeez, you can hear the smile. Oh, and hey,
as soon as he said that, you know what I thought about? You guys
Me
remember
going to Auschwitz and doing that?
You guys are Yeah, I think you would do it. You guys remember Magneto's origin story in Auschwitz? Oh, that was such a great scene. I love that.
Oh, I've never.
Nurgle finished the Resi Revelations 2 just to find out there's 2 endings. Finished the main campaign now. I just need to finish the 2 DLC. I've not played Resident Evil Revelations 1 or 2. Sangers, are you a big RE fan?
I want to be a big RE fan. I love the universe. Yeah, I love zombies. I just don't have time for it. I actually want to go play the first couple games.
We know.
No, I'm actually going to start playing Pokemon games soon. I want to see how that works.
Wait a minute. You told me this last collab. Oh, Dingy, I'm going to play GBA Pokemon. I'm going to play GBA Pokemon, Dingy.
No. That is not okay. That is half true. GBA Pokemon off stream. But no, I'm talking about playing Switch Pokemon on stream.
Oh yeah. You were telling me which one did you decide on?
I want to let people decide, but I'm leaning towards whichever one has a Switch 2 update. I just forgot which one it is.
It's Scarlet and Violet. Those have specific Switch 2 updates. The other ones do not. But I'm sure they would run better regardless. But like specific update patch, Scarlet and Violet.
Because I think they're going to update all of them. Because like those games still print money, so why would you not update it?
Well, eventually, that's the idea.
The new one just had a demo at Worlds, which is like the Pokemon VGC Championships, and
I know what Worlds is.
Oh yeah, you're a big Pokemon fan. I had to say for the people in chat who don't know, but apparently it's gonna have ranked.
Everyone knows what Worlds is. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't.
It's gonna have ranked online. I think it's been a minute since Pokemon's ever had that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's getting serious there. But they had a big announcement. You know what the announcement was?
What's the announcement?
Next year's Worlds will have Pokemon Champions as the game being played, and not Scarlet and Violet. So not even whatever gen the next generation is, whatever the next games are, those will not be the games played. It will be this spin-off coming out called Pokemon Champions, where it's like, that's a new spin-off that's going to be like a battle simulation thing. Like, think of like Pokemon Stadium back in the day. It's like the new modern-day Pokemon Stadium. The Champions Worlds will be played using that game. I think that's very interesting. I think what that tells me is that whatever the next generation is, it will not feature turn-based battling. It's going to have real-time battling. Because what other purpose would you have to switch games to like a spin-off?
You're right.
Yeah, so everyone in the Pokemon
you should stop being right, though.
I'm always right.
Everyone in the Pokemon community is like, oh no. What about breeding? But isn't breeding?
Breeding's always been a weird part of Pokemon.
Breeds. Nobody. All these guys inject, and you know it. They're all cheaters.
Well, that's also true, yeah.
And then they get caught cheating, and then they cry. Oh, is it unfair? Oh, I don't want to have to actually train my Pokemon.
Too bad.
Oh yeah, bro, I can't.
Oh come on.
Look, the people that get caught cheating are just the ones that don't know how to cheat right anyway. All you have it's so easy. It's so easy to like inject the Pokemon and not get caught and make it look like a real one. And people just still end up getting caught anyway, and they have a cry about it.
Yeah, it's like doing steroids.
Yeah, exactly.
And drugs.
Just use PK Hex. I did back in the day for Generation 5, I think.
It doesn't matter who cheats. It's about who wins. Because everyone's cheating. You know, it's about our roided up guy being your roided up guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no one wants to do it the right way. Because if you do it the right way, you just end up losing. Because everyone else cheats. So what's the point?
Exactly.
Why not just cheat?
Yeah, just make a competition of cheaters. Then it's fair.
They already did. That's what Worlds is. It's just a competition of cheaters pretending like they're not cheating. And then getting mad at people who call others out for cheating.
But if you lose while cheating, what are you doing? Well, then you lost properly. All right, I'm going to call a stream. Dingy, thank you so much for being here. I don't even know why you're here.
Because, again, I heard you were a sad singers, sad little depressed boy. You had the worst day of your life. Nobody, did you guys know, nobody said happy birthday to him in real life. No one. He was telling us about how he had his big birthday day. Nobody said happy birthday to him at work. Not acknowledged, forgotten. Left to rot.
Work's supposed to let people know it's your birthday, but because I guess I'm not in the system properly, no one did that, but I was thankful for that. I don't want people to say happy birthday to me. What the heck?
Guys, everyone type in the chat right now. Everyone type in the chat before he goes away. Happy birthday to thee. Happy birthday to thee. You're old, and you're getting older, and it's pretty cool.
Happy birthday, dear Sangers. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, that's weird. Okay, well, thank you, Dingy.
When are we doing Mario Party? When's the Mario Party collab? You're stalling on
show. I got Jamboree. Came in this weekend. Yeah, I'll be down for it.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, I absolutely will be down for it.
Yeah.
Over here scamming Timo again for your refund money laundering operation.
Man, if you, thanks to Temu, I only had to pay like $20 for it. It's awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah, because you returned the Switch 1 copy you got.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, if you count that, then I don't even pay for it because I get to keep the money they gave me for that. So.
Yeah, I like I said, money laundering. You keep the money. You're no better than DSP. You pocket the money.
You are DSP. I don't want to hear this from you.
No, I'm Dingus P. We established that when I got on the mic.
Oh, Dingus P. That's right. Oh my gosh. Hey, I have a great nickname for you.
What?
I think everyone should call you it. I always thought the Dingler just has such a great ring to it.
Dingler?
The Dingler? Yeah.
It reminds me of the Riddler. I'm gonna be positing riddles to people. Riddle me this, Batman. What gets wetter the more it dries?
Oh fuck! No, that's a real one. Oh, ew. Ew.
Oh my god, you
that's
don't
a real
know?
one. What's the answer? Yeah.
A towel.
Oh god, yeah. Okay. It's all stupid.
That's so easy. This guy. Oh, you're such a. Are all Canadians this dumb?
No, I heard it before. I just don't remember. I don't want to think.
I'm so sure. Oh, I heard it, but I just couldn't think about it. I'm having so much fun with my best friend in the world. That's all I think is I couldn't think about what the riddle answer would be.
You're right. I love it, Dingy. Okay, let's rate Dingy. What should we? What raid message should we just tell Dingy?
All hail the Dingler.
All hail the Dingler. That sounds so weird. All hail the Dingler.
Oh hell.
All right, Dingy. I have an anime convention this weekend, so I don't know, but I would 100% played this weekend with you.
Yeah. No, go have fun at your little convention. I'll be here crying, waiting for you to come back. My life is empty without my fellow Canadian in my life. Well, not fellow because I'm not Canadian, but you know.
Oh, was that a slip? Okay, well, that makes sense why you like me so much.
I was Canadian the whole time. Ooh.
Maybe you're so anti-Canadian to protect your Canadianness.
Maybe I am. You know, all Canadians are you know, self-flagellating. You know, they're self-deprecating. They all hate the fact that they're Canadian.
Wow, I didn't know that.
54 first state of America is weird.
Did the raid even work? I don't even see it.
Oh, I think maybe we have to end the shared chat first.
No, I don't know how this works.
There, I ended it. It might
It'd be
work
so
now.
funny if I can make you raid yourself.
And remember, it's 2 underscores, bub.
Alright.
Alright, we'll bring comment.
With 4 L's, right?
No!
Nice.
Alright, I'm headed to bed. I'll have to get chewed out by my boomer boss tomorrow. It'll be great.
Your boomer boss, a boomer boss with a double B.
Yeah.
Oh,
the second beast from
fine.
bitch.
You're always
Okay,
so
anyways.
down on yourself. You little sad
Why is it
boy.
not letting me rate? What the hell?
It did this before last time too. I think you got to give it a second, or you can't type.
No, I typed it correctly. Yeah, there you go. I had to do it twice.
Yeah, pretty weird. Look, now your PC's broken. We gotta crowdfund the Sanger's PC goal. Well, I guess your PC's always overheating from the 10 gachas you play.
No, it's overheating because it's a 4090. It's big and hot.
Yeah, like me.
Same. God damn it.
In the morning? Yeah.
Alright, good night, guys. Thank you for being here. Why are you here, Eldridge? When did you get here?
I wonder who he is. Hello there.
Hi. Okay, call it. No, did it not work again? What is this?
Nope.
What? How? Why? I think it hates you.
Maybe it does. It's always my fault.
Oh, there it is. Okay, maybe the bots just hates you. Alright, yeah. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll figure out tomorrow. I don't care. I don't even want to think about tomorrow. Fuck tomorrow.
Just give your boss.
Yeah, we're already kind of in tomorrow. It's already after midnight. But thank you for the races. You racist.
All right. Whoa. Okay.
Just give your boss coffee full of your cream.
Oh my god. Why are you guys like this?
It's CD.
Because we like you.
Good night. Here we go. Let's ride Dingy. Take care, Dingy. I don't know what you're doing, but take care. Have fun. Thanks for always being a bro.
You know, watching videos. Yeah, thank you for being a bro too. All right.
Yeah. All right. Good night.
Bye. Whoa! Wow! Out of nowhere. How unprecedented. Thank you, Night, for the raid. Let me switch back to my proper scene for this game. Hello, Tree Man. Hello, Night, and all the Sangers-style Canadian raiders. Yeah, it's a Nick the raid. Welcome in, guys. You're now, unfortunately, you're forced to watch a swollen double_dingus stream. Let's see. I gotta get out of here. Just messing around in free roam. Let's get some Sangers clips. You're forced to watch a Mario Kart stream. I know. How terrible for once you're being forced to watch something that's not a gacha stream. Is this him playing the old Mario Kart? It is.
Watch out, don't. Oh my god. I don't like this.
Oh my god, I need to stop cracking. Oh fuck. Oh my
I play Nabbit. I never play Nabbit.
I can play green shield. Holy shit. I know I did it again.
Oh shit.
Oh, what am I doing?
Oh my god.
How long is this clip? 10-minute long clip over here. Oh, this was back when he used to have fun.
I did my roll.
Now he spends his streams getting bullied and bogged by me.
That was like 3 seconds, but yeah. No, I swear, look, I did my...
But thank you again for the raid. Sorry that, sorry to the Dingus viewers for that impromptu collaboration of the century that may have came out of nowhere, where you may have been expecting perhaps the continuation of Jack 3, or maybe a Kino Casino restream, or a Xenoblade stream. I was not aware he was doing Mario Kart nonsense today, but he had like one of the worst days of his life. He was such a little downer, negative Nancy. He was even more of a downer, negative Nancy than Anne usually is. So I saw it. I saw that it was my duty. I was the only one that could turn that frown upside down. And I think I did a pretty good job. I think I did a pretty good job turning that frown upside down. And we locked in the Mario Party collab when he's ready. So in 10 months, we'll be ready to play Mario Party once he's caught up on all his gachas. However long that takes. for Xeno and Kino. So I said at the start of the stream, but so if people don't know, Kino Casino canceled tonight. So on the Friday Kino Casino episode, Triple P was having some real bad internet problems. He was like, his fucking face cam was a slideshow, and his mic was cutting out too. His router was just not having it. Even the old desperate cope of resetting the router didn't work. So they just rage quit the show. Well, they rage quit the show they had planned. And instead they spent the show watching the RTU documentary put out by Mikey No More. And PvP didn't even have his face cam on. He was just it was just his Twitch avatar. And that episode was so cooked that the VOD didn't even survive. So I can't even watch that episode on the replay, even if I wanted to. So apparently, in Canada, your ISP can't go out to service you over the weekend. So Triple P was not able to get help on that router over the weekend, and he wasn't able to get it fixed in time for today's show. So they're gonna come out and see him Tuesday, meaning they will not come back to do the casino until Wednesday. It's pretty tough, ain't it? Depends on the ISP, yeah. But this is the thing, and I think I was saying it last stream, but, you know, you can't choose who your ISP is. Sometimes you live in an area where there's only one ISP. If, like Phil, you only live in an area with one ISP, there's nothing you can do, nothing you can do, dude. Sometimes they don't even offer business class internet, you guys. They live in Toronto, they have options. Yeah, Triple P is also a boomer when it comes to anything about tech. Which is weird because he's so much younger than Andy, who is the tech guy for the casino. But yeah, they'll come and service his stuff Tuesday, so they won't be back till Wednesday, which is why there was no Kino restream tonight, because there was no Kino episode. So at first I was just gonna finish up Jak 3, but work ended late tonight, and when it did end, I saw that he was streaming. He was gonna do some Mario Kart. So tomorrow. I guess tomorrow I can do Jak. Can finish the story and then start on the orb hunt. And then when Kino comes back, we can do Xenoblade. The one thing Canada has over American internet is that there's proper competition. I don't know too many of the Canadian ISPs. I know one of them is like Rogers. I need to practice for Jak Kart anyway. True! I need to practice for Jak X Combat Racing. That'll be the next game after Jak 3. What are these silly messages I can put on? What a shame. If they live in Toronto, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't have options. I'm toxic, I'm over here just spamming random. I hate intermission courses, guys. I just want to race on regular tracks, guys. I should have asked Sangers if he knows the Chicken Man. I was surprised with just like how like clued in Sangers was. Like he knew about Arlo. He had some unique perspectives on DSP. His perspective on Phil about how, you know, it depends on how the viewers are feeling. It's not even like he was saying, you know, we often argue, oh, Phil's wrong. It's not the games, it's the streamer that matters. But he actually had a unique perspective. I haven't seen anyone like over here posit this as like the viewers are who matters. The closest to a take I've ever had on that is whenever I say, oh, it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter if it's Phil or it doesn't matter what game he's playing. It matters whether it's the day stream or the night stream. But I think that was a very unique perspective. I was actually, you know, surprised by what he had to say. But I guess it benefits from the fact that he's not in the sector. It's like an outsider looking in who can easily assess the situation from their own experience as a streamer. And yeah, I actually agree. Like, it does depend on like the viewers. I would say, in terms of priority, it's probably viewers, then streamer, then the game. Because I still maintain what I said, where what draws a person in, if you're a streamer that plays games, the game draws you in. But if you stay and you become a regular, you stayed for the person. So you came for the game, but you stayed for the person. But then as far as, donations go, it's entirely dependent on the viewer and how they're feeling. But what motivates them and what gets them incentivized to possibly donate and support the stream? The streamer! So it's kind of like, it's like a caterpillar. All the legs gotta be working in synchronization. I was here for the Dingus since day one. You were! You're one of the earliest follows, I think. You got the badge of honor here. I think the game does matter. Some games just aren't fun for people to watch. Well, of course. You can make a big argument for stuff like Yakuza and shit. But to me, though, I get the impression that, like, half the time, it really, truly does not matter what game I play. Maybe, I don't know. Like, you guys will joke about, like, I'm playing a game for too long. I'm playing the same games or something. I think, for real, deep down, it kind of doesn't matter what I play, I think.
You're here to interact and have chill, meaningful fun.
But, every streamer's situation is unique. It's not all one-to-one. You might even say it's a
gray area. It's not all black and white.
You're here to listen to Arlo. I'm surprised he was very familiar with Arlo. Well, he's a Nintendo hater. Despite having a Switch 2 and having Mario Kart World, he's a big Nintendo hater, so of course he'd be familiar with Arlo, because Arlo used to be a big Nintendo hater. Doesn't matter what games you're playing, as long as you keep that Arlo content flowing. Is tonight the night we go into the Arlo content? Chalky says, problem with Phil is that he takes forever to get through a game for someone who streams games. Yeah. Like, I like to joke that I take forever to beat games, but... And that's kind of true, but... I feel like I keep a good balance of the games I play, and some of them do take long, like Xenoblade, but I don't think that's, like... That's not the rule. Like, an RPG that I play is, like, an exception. And that would be... That goes just for, like, anyone else that streams. If you're gonna play an RPG, like, it's gonna be an investment, no matter what. But yeah, Phil tends to stall when he plays through games. A good example would be Mafia. So even when you give him a short game, relatively short game for him to play and complete, something like that, Synthetic Man will be in a stream, a single stream. Synthetic Man will beat a game like Mafia, but Phil will take like 2 weeks to beat it. Nurgle says, the humidity on my end is going to be awful tomorrow. Rain last night and today. Has not rained near me recently. No, it has been fucking hot lately, so I kind of wouldn't mind if it rained. Dingus 80-hour RPG versus Phil taking a month to play RE1.
We have to talk about it. We got to discuss. We have to have meaningful conversations about whether this is something that's worthwhile for us to play on the stream.
And then you have nights like... No, not nights. You have days like today where Phil says he's not going to do a podcast so that he can maximize gameplay of Mafia: The Old Country. And then he does like a 30-minute hangout. And then someone on Tevin's stream calculated it. And by doing the 30-minute hangout, DSP only shaved... I'm going to say shaved. Not shaved, but saved. He only saved 35 minutes. By doing a hangout session instead of a podcast, he only saved 35 minutes. You were only getting 35 minutes of extra gameplay. Hey, Golem. And yeah, like Halligan's right too. It's offset by the fact that he showed over 30 minutes late. I was watching Sarah's restream. He showed up at like 1:35 Dingus time, so he was 35 minutes late. And he saved 35 minutes by not doing the full podcast, but he still talked at his audience for 30 minutes. So you got 35 minutes of more gameplay, but in the end it was all for naught because he was 35 minutes late to start with.
Hey, Patchy.
Yeah, he's waiting for viewers.
It's sad, pathetic.
Like, okay, I get it.
People have their stream starting soon segments, they have their just chatting segments, but he does it so blatantly. Like, the mask is totally off. He just flat out admits that he's waiting for more people to come in. It just comes off as kind of desperate. And was being so Weasley about it too when he was describing it. Like, oh no, I'm just like, you know, waiting for the seats to fill up here. Like, he was too nervous to say like, oh, I'm waiting for people to come in so they can give me money. D-Side says he starts later with no podcast days. He just wants to sleep in because he didn't tweet it for too long. Hey. He hasn't yelled at LTG in a fortnight. He's waiting for his sub 300 watchers. What was his crash out over Pokemon Moon? Like, how many viewers did he have for the Pokemon Moon crash out? Wasn't it like 500 or something? He used to crash out over like 500, 600 viewers. Now he can barely hold on to 300. 900? Yeah, the lazy viewers. The lazy viewers who didn't show up to the stream. Too lazy to fucking, I don't know, tab onto a stream and have it on at 2%. And says he has it in his mind. People are used to me starting at X, or me playing Y, or me starting streaming during Z days, but like, they used to be used to 20-minute free streams and you finishing games, so you just changed your ways. People got used to being harassed for money and disappointed by games they were finishing. Yeah. So he can easily just change his he can change his traditions again, and then over time the viewers will just get accustomed to whatever things he changes about his content. They're used to how he does things now, but if you just change the way you do things, they will eventually get used to the new way in which you do things. What's the proof for that? The proof is he got his viewers used to there being days with no podcasts, when beforehand it would be literally every day you would have a podcast, even if there was nothing to talk about. That alone is proof that if he just changes something, over time the viewers will get used to it. Now we're all accustomed to no podcast days as though they've been here for years. Oh, I like how it does the Mario World sound effect when you run over someone as a Mega Mushroom. That's probably been there since launch, I just never noticed it. Yeah, Coggers is right. He's getting his viewers used to 2 days off instead of just one. Now that doesn't happen every week, but he's like getting them acclimated to it. He's getting them acclimated to the premise of 2 days off. You know, people hate Koopa Troopa Beach. I think it's a nice little track. I gotta switch to Peepa. That's why I'm losing. I'm not playing as Peepa. He doesn't want to change his sleep schedule. He should. This dude getting up at like, what, an hour? No, 30 minutes, 20 minutes before he's supposed to start the stream? No, I gotta rush drink my coffee. Oh, I gotta get like a breakfast burrito. I gotta get something in me. Switch over to Shy Guy. I was playing Shy Guy for so much of the collab. Where's Peepa at? I gotta peep at Peepa. Took like forever to unlock this idiot. There he is. Look at him. Look at this little goober. I'll give it my best shot. What a dork. He's just happy to be here. It's the first time he's ever been playable. Who's throwing shit at me? I'd wake up 5 minutes before stream if I did it as my job too, to be fair. Yeah, but it works for like VTubers because we're not on camera. No one will ever know. When DSP gets made fun of for putting on the pajama pants, VTubers can get away with having no pants on for the stream. Because no one will ever know that you don't have pants on. You know, but DSP's got the face cam. Everyone's staring at him. They're laughing at him. They're making fun of him. Look at him with his Zelda jammies! What a baby! You can throw on the starting soon screen for 30 minutes. My starting soon screen segments aren't that long. They used to be. They used to be. Well, I was waiting for all the viewers to show up. I was trying to get some butts in the seats here. It's like Kino Casino with... dude, Kino Casino quite actually has a 30-minute intro with all their AI intros. Sarah was talking a little bit about it earlier today. The AI intros are done by Songs in the Key of CWC. Who pretty recently got chat-talked by Phil, because I guess Phil wanted him to do a song for him for free, but it didn't work out. This was during the Kino arc. But that guy does all the AI Kino Casino songs. A lot of them are better than others. You respond to Halligan. Yeah, we raided Halligan last night. He was, he got the expertly timed Dingus raid. Was playing Heretic. A very cool-looking retro game. I didn't play many Doom clones, or Doom-likes, or... I'm guessing that's an id Software experience right there. I played the classic Wolfenstein on my my folks' Windows 98 growing up. I was very bad at it. And I sure as shit didn't play the new Wolfensteins. Non-Nintendo games. Cringe! Cringe alert! If I have the starting soon screen on that long, it's because I'm trying to make something work at the last minute. It isn't working well. Sometimes I'm late to the stream, because I don't want to have stream starting soon on while I'm trying to work on something, like put the stream last minute, because I'm of the mentality where, like, I gotta have everything 100% before I hit starting soon. You know, I hit start streaming, because then, like, what's the point? You could have just done that before you hit start streaming. So sometimes I'm late to my own stream because I'm getting shit working together before I hit stream starting. But I guess it's like better to be late and everything works than to be early and nothing works. So Heretic actually uses the Doom engine. It was made by Raven Software. Thanks, Derek. And the ID guy, id guy, whatever, approached him and was like, hey, want to make a game? And then Heretic was born. No! I was looking at chat. I was looking at chat! Restarting soon screen is just Dingus deciding if he wants to put pants on or not. True. We already know the answer for shirts. Shirts are always off. Do I want to expose the Dingus tonight? Yes or no? These are the questions that persist deep within the machinations of my inner mind, chat. Pipa, no, don't do it! You're already dead! You have so much to not live for! Thank you for the banana.
What song is this? Oh, it's Music Park from Mario Kart 7. What's oh, he's doing American Truck Sim, right? So he hit his goal. That's why I didn't get any updates on the night stream. I should watch the rap. I imagine it's up already. Daily rap after this race. Dingus, no one told you about the night stream because you were sucking your Canadian boyfriend's cock. You were too distracted not reading your own chat, Dingus. Whoa. Whoa, I'm being lightly razzed. Ah! He retold the May 1st birth story. Why? Is it because Dickers was crashing out earlier? I didn't even go into that. So, like, here I am, clocked in. I want to see what Tevin's doing. I turn on the Tevin stream. Dickers is crashing out because he's calling 8-Bit Eric a groomer pedophile? What the fuck is... I don't even know what the basis for that is. Dickers has decided to turn on the stream and call 8-Bit Eric a groomer pedophile? Now, I don't know what the evidence is. Sarah tells me the evidence is bullshit, but I don't know what Dickers' evidence is. 8-Bit Eric claims the evidence is it's long since been debunked, outdated, old, flat-out fake allegations by a fake account. There's nothing, no sting to these allegations whatsoever. They're fake and they're bullshit. But 8-Bit Eric claims this, according to 8-Bit Eric, the allegations are false, knowingly false, yet Dickers, knowing they are false, perpetuated them, dredged them up back into the discourse just because he found out about them and decided it was time to fell 8-Bit Eric. He was gilding the lily, think as though the allegations were true to make him look bad. Now, as I reiterate, maybe there is stink to these allegations. I know not. I was clocked in. I couldn't see what the evidence was, but Dickers was crashing out something fierce. I know that much. And 8-Bit Eric wants to sue him, which won't happen because they're both fat and old and over 40, and both of them are pussies. So it won't happen. But he was very, 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 very not happy about Dickers bringing that up. Yeah, RTU is a very unintimidating man. He's a fat, old, 40-year-old man who's older than Phil, by the way, but he acts like he's younger than Phil. He lies on his dating profile, saying he's younger than he actually is. He's embarrassed that he's older than Phil because then people will say, Rich, you're like 45 years old making fun of a 43-year-old man. That's why Dickers doesn't want to be honest about his age, because then he won't be able to make 43-year-old man jokes because he's like 45. Wow! Alright, let me catch up. RTU was spurging out hard while shirtless and wearing the Sonic hat like Phil. Yeah, he was wearing the Sonic hat like Phil. DSP had a job more recently than Dickers. Really? Dickers' last job was at... was it Office Max or Best Buy? Yeah, Phil could probably get a job faster than Dickers. Like, you know, you could have Phil in the stock room stocking shit. I don't think you could have Dickers doing that. Like, with that, like, Phil wouldn't even have to interact with customers. He would just have to stock the shelves. Just put Phil in customer service? Hell no! Do not put Phil in... We're trying to help Phil here. We're trying to be charitable to Phil in this scenario, even though he doesn't deserve it. Put Phil in customer service. Oh, I was supposed to get the rap ready. I'm so sorry. Oh my lord, am I going to be able to pull it up? I'm not going to have enough time.
put Phil in sales? No. You just think he's a good scammer because he only operates with derricks and wheelchairs. I think for real, Phil would operate best in the working environment. He would operate best in a field in which he doesn't have to, you know, tend to the customers. That's what I think. Get in the ring, man. Get in the fucking ring, man. Alright, let me open my sub box, and then I'll pull up the wrap after. I should really start on the time trials in this game. I promised the time trials. I made fun of Bill for not doing the time trials, and here I am. I'm scared and disoriented. I haven't done a single time trial. Maybe I'll see if I can start on some while watching the wrap. I'm just gonna assume that he made his money. Oh, fuck, I should have told Sangers about DSP Tries It. I tried to update him on, like, all the goings-on with Phil. He was so clued in about what, like, Phil was doing, like, more than I expected. Like, he knew Phil had the Mega Man Marathon recently, so that shit must have gone viral to the point that even he saw something about it. But, he linked me the Mega Man Marathon. He knows. How does he know? He's not supposed to know. He's supposed to be clueless and in the dark about everything. But I was trying to update him about like what all the recent Phil stuff is, because he always likes to joke. He jokes that I'm Phil because I watch Phil so much on the stream. Which not really. I don't restream him as often as I used to. But fuck, I should have told him about the DSP Tries It scams. Okay, 8-minute wrap. It's not that bad. That's literally half the length of the last wrap. He made hundreds. Oh, did he hit multiple goals today? He doesn't do raps less than 5 minutes unless he had a marathon. On average, a rap is like over 5 minutes, but less than 10 minutes. It just feels longer because you only ever see raps typically through a restreamer who pauses, like fucking Posky over here. No, I'm 4th place at Evo. Ah! Alright, so we got Mafia and Truck Sim soar with progress and support. Suikoden 2 tomorrow. The Daily Wrap, August 18th, 2025. Oh, goody. Suikoden. Alright, let's get a mute on the game, and away we go! Oh, he's muted. I don't know, we could just watch the whole rap like this. This actually improves it. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Make sure we're 1080. Take off the little watermark. Dub over this. Hello everyone! Darkside Phil here with the Daily Wrap for August 18, 2025, and what a day it was. No, really, it was quite a day, with a lot of twists, a lot of turns, a real turnaround from yesterday. We finally hit the goal in Mafia, and we hit multiple goals on American Truck Simulator. And let me talk about it. All right, for real.
Good evening, everybody. Phil here, and welcome to the
Oh,
Daily
fuck, that's where I messed up. He opens with good evening. He doesn't open with hello, everybody.
Wrap for what was Monday, the 18th of August, 2025. A great streaming day.
No, that was shit. I gotta improve my
I
impression.
actually was pleased with how today went. We actually had people.
Oh, wait, okay. I was somewhat accurate. How he was gonna go about it. I'm very pleased with how today went.
Say the least, I actually was pleased with how today went. We actually,
which is to imply that he is typically not pleased with how things go on his stream.
We had people who showed up, engaged, supported, no matter what I was doing. The only bummer was that there was one technical snafu that I had no control over. So apparently earlier in the day,
nothing he could do.
People who were trying to watch me on YouTube in certain parts of the world, notably I heard it was like the UK and other parts of Europe like Germany.
He's got a big international audience,
YouTube was
guys.
having issues. And the stream just kept buffering
issues
and wouldn't play. And they couldn't get it to fix. And I said, hey, everyone, good thing I co-stream. Head over and just watch me on Kick temporarily, and hopefully the YouTube thing.
It's so weird how he says shit like, oh, I co-stream, I'm doing a co-op stream. He doesn't use any of the current terminology. He's a boomer, he's old. Also, look at this face. Hey, Discord merchant. Look at this face. What is he doing? What face is that? This that face he makes at Hogan's Hangout. Oh my god. Papa Bear, no!
Will resolve itself. On the later stream, I didn't hear of this issue, so I think it did actually resolve itself over the course of the day. Just unfortunate that it happened at all, okay? So, how did today go? Great. Number one, we didn't do a podcast. We did about a half an hour hangout session where we just talked.
You were 35 minutes late to your own stream. You did a 30-minute hangout session that you debated over recording so you get even more pennies of ad revenue, and you saved a total of 35 minutes. You got 35 minutes additional gameplay today because he didn't do a podcast, but it's offset by the fact that he was also 35 minutes late.
Talked about random stuff. And then we began with Mafia, the Old Country. So, Mafia, the Old Country today actually got a lot better than the first 7, 8, 9 hours that I had played it. Today, there was all kinds of intrigue. There were twists and turns. The families were waging war against each other. And the whole plot of the main character kind of falling in love with the Don's daughter continued as well.
He doesn't know their names.
There's big
he doesn't know the characters' names.
What's
oh my
gonna
god.
happen now that everything is starting to come to a head? We played for around 3.5 hours, and we're now starting chapter 13 of 14. The game has 14 chapters. Each chapter has varied in length. The longest ones take around an hour-ish. Some of them only around a half an hour. It really depends on the chapter. But for the most part, I'd say we're probably around 11 hours into the game. And we're nearing the end. So good news here. We had great support when it started. It did kind of slow down when we started playing the game. But around the second half of the stream into the end, the final hour, we had a rallying. And we did hit a support goal.
Whoa,
so we actually got
buddy.
to 15 out of 20 goals hit. That was the first time we hit a support stream or a support goal for a stream of Mafia since its launch over a week ago. So obviously I was very happy for that, and it got us back on track. For the record, Mafia, the Old Country will conclude later this week on Wednesday as the daytime stream. So I hope that you will join me for that to see the finale, okay? Tonight's late stream was American Truck Simulator. Once again, viewer Buckwell donated a DLC. Tonight he unlocked Iowa. So we started
Wait, ask
in
this
Iowa,
Buckwell guy if
and
he's
we drove
secretly
around Iowa
Iron Chef's
doing
guy?
2 different jobs. Then for the second half of the stream, we had unlocked the ability to do extra long jobs, and we drove from Iowa to the state next to it, which I think is Nebraska, and then all the way straight down into Kansas. It was the longest thing ever. We literally completed the job. I want to say it was like 600 something miles, and the tire meter filled all the way to the top. But we finished it last minute. It was like, wow, perfect timing. There was some hilarity that happened. For example, there was a weird thing that happened with an invisible wall that the game wanted me to drive through, but I couldn't. But overall, it was a great chill night.
I can't really envision this, so why even tell us about
coming in
it?
droves, dumping subs and memberships and super chats and tips. So we hit the goal right away. And then we actually did excelled or exceeded the goal.
We excelled. We excelled at hitting the goal, and then we exceeded the goal.
Sadly, we didn't hit a second goal. We got close though, so it was awesome. So now we are at 17. No, we're at 16. That's right. We're at 16 out of 20 goals hit, meaning we need 4 more goals to do DSP tries at the McDonald's adult Happy Meals, which you guys voted for. Yes, that's what you want me to do. We're gonna do one of each.
Again, pawning off the responsibility because he's embarrassed about being a grown man eating a Happy Meal.
Each getting a different toy. Also tonight,
because he says he watches this guy. We do.
You do these snack wraps, and I was like, oh
like
yeah.
I was telling Sangers earlier, it's like you hate watch.
Snack wraps.
I don't even hate him. I think he's a silly man.
The snack wraps as well while I'm doing these adult Happy.
Listen to him. He's talking about how he's going to eat adult Happy Meals as a 43-year-old man.
Well, if we hit 2 goals on Tuesday and 2 goals on Wednesday.
Kusanagi, you know why he does these videos? So he can complain about how much money he made on the stream that he just did.
To hit it if we want to do it on Thursday. Personally, I would have preferred to do it on Wednesday, but unless we hit a double stream goal, I don't think we're going to. I don't think we're going to hit a double goal on any stream between now and Wednesday. We're not going to be able to do that, all right? So let's see what happens. But thank you guys. Amazing support today. Awesome gameplay. Great progress. Chill vibes. Everything was great. Tomorrow, we are going to have a level 1 podcast in the morning. Now, I get the feeling there's going to be some interesting topics. Number 1, there's a Nintendo Direct at like 6 a.m. about Kirby Star.
Wow, he actually said the name wrong. I was going to pause it, so because I heard him say Nintendo Direct, so I'm like, okay, he thinks it's going to be a general Direct. He's going to be disappointed because it's going to be a Kirby Direct. I am going to restream the Kirby Direct in the morning. So if you're around in the morning, I will be live to look at the Kirby Direct because it's going to be 45 minutes long. 45 minutes long for a Kirby Direct. What could they possibly have to tell us? What could that game be hiding under the hood? Who can say? Anyway, Phil said during the pre-stream that he didn't give a fuck about Kirby Air Ride. Now here he is, like hyped up for the Direct. He's hyping it up for the audience. That's something to talk about. But then he doesn't even say the name of the game right.
Topics. Number 1, there's a Nintendo Direct at like 6 a.m. about Kirby Star Riders. I don't care about Kirby Star Riders. It doesn't sound like a game that really appeals to me, but I'm sure you guys may say, hey, at least check out some of it. Maybe we will. We'll see. I guess.
Oh, yeah. Come check out this thing you don't care about. Come watch the 45-minute Direct, guys.
Gamescom is happening.
How long into the Direct? How many hours? It'll be at 8 Dingus time. So I probably won't be live for a little bit much longer because I got to get some shut-eye for that. See, 7 hours? We're actually like 6 hours and some change.
They're doing opening night live over in Europe. And apparently there's going to be updates on a ton of games that we already know.
I think what we'll do is we'll do like Arlo catch-up. Yeah, the long-awaited Arlo segment. Because he has a Kirby video out on the Direct, and we have to watch it, or it's going to be old news by tomorrow.
But just some updates. So maybe there'll be some stuff there to react to. It depends. Let's see what happens. And if you guys tomorrow morning recommend, hey, check this out, this out, maybe I'll watch these things and react to them on the streams. Okay. Or I should say on the podcast. And then tomorrow is the big day, everyone. For everyone who was a fan of my Suikoden 1 playthrough from back in, I think it was like either late February or all of March.
All 10 of them.
Now is the time. Please come back. I promised you all
show
back
up
then
and
because
support.
You showed up and you engaged and you supported the Suikoden 1 playthrough that I would play Suikoden 2 during the summertime. It starts tomorrow after the podcast. Please come by and let's hit the support goal on that stream. Let's keep that momentum going. I want to play Suikoden 2 as a regular stream moving forward, playing through the entirety of the game for the next several weeks. But I do need support to do that. Okay, please come by and hang out. And if you were a part of the fun of the first playthrough months ago, please come back because that engagement was great.
Guys, please come back.
Recruit them, and I would absolutely
he keeps fiddling with his shirt. Why?
Sequel playthrough starting tomorrow. Okay, so that's the first stream tomorrow. It's the podcast, likely with a lot of React content, followed by the premiere of Suikoden 2. Tomorrow night, it is Minecraft.
Why does
Chill,
he assume Kirby is a game that won't
stream.
appeal to him?
We are
because Mario Kart made him seem so much. It's a different kind of racer.
From our visit and sacking of the pillager ship, I still have.
Like, did he even see the reveal trailer? Has he even seen gameplay of the original Kirby Air Ride? Like, what does he mean by that? I don't believe him when he says it's not a game that'll appeal to him.
In addition, the last thing that we actually did is we dyed our sheep. So now we can start shearing the sheep and actually making the sheep into textiles that we can use for the house.
Give me the
we also have a
fucking
whole bunch of
momentum right
books,
now.
and we were going to
You
use
get
those
Chief.
books
Ryan.
to either do enchantment books,
I
like
still saw you
disenchant
at Kirby
stuff,
Souls.
or
That's why
we
he
were
won't play the
gonna do, like, a big
DLC.
enchanting
He hasn't
table.
Switch
So we have a
2.
whole
Would have
bunch of stuff
completed
that we can
Kirby's
talk about and
Forgotten
figure
Land
out.
save file.
But
He
one
won't
bummer,
play the
'cause I didn't talk
DLC.
about this yet. Someone looked into it for me. We can't upgrade Minecraft yet. I was
What?
hoping we could upgrade to the latest version. There's 2 different mods that I'm using that haven't been upgraded to work with the latest version of Minecraft yet.
Then
Notably, one of them
scammed
is the
again.
disenchantment table, which I want to use. So sucks. Like, I don't want to lose that just when we have books and stuff to do it. So we can't upgrade Minecraft yet, but we'll talk about that. All right. So tomorrow should be a great day of content. Hopefully we get good support. We can get closer to DSP Tries It. I'm excited. I hope that you all are too. Thank you for an outstanding day. I hope that you all have a good evening, and I'll see you all in the morning for another awesome day of fun here on DSP Gaming. Have a good night, everyone. Peace out.
Man, these time trial ghosts are pretty, well, they're not the worst ones I've ever faced off with, unlike that one in Dolphin Shoals in Mario Kart 8. Substandard rep, you know, coming off the heels of a pretty hot one, to be expected. They all can't be bangers. Let me finish this one real quick, and then we'll do Arlo catch-up. He's got 2 videos that we gotta watch, and then maybe some Synthetic Man. We'll see where the night takes us. I can't be on for too late. I want to restream that direct, guys. Hey, Durkee. All right, I'm on lap 3. Can I beat the time trial ghost while playing as a ghost? Stop a cow? Yes! Look at him. There's a massive Peepa W. Here's where I think the game self-felts themselves when it comes to time trials. They use aesthetically appropriate characters for the developer ghosts for the tracks. So the cow is a dev ghost here because it's, you know, it's the farm level. But if they just use the optimal character in the game for every single track, you know, they would have a quicker time, a harder time for me to beat. Stick Toadette the baby blooper for every single course. How many subs to skip the Arlo segment? 50. That was Moo Meadows. Alright, here's the first one. It's just him talking about the Kirby Direct. The funniest thing about this video to me is that he hasn't even played Kirby Air Ride, the first one, but he's trying to get you psyched for the new Kirby Air Ride.
I don't know if we've ever gotten so many just like weird and surprising directs in such a short period of time.
We're already
it just
stalling.
Seems to be the theme this year. The curveballs. The Nintendo
curveball
presentation
thing?
schedule that is just completely unpredictable. I mean, you know, first we're all gearing up for the big Switch 2 April Direct, and then right before there are rumors of like a different Switch 1 Direct happening, and we're like, really? Is that actually a thing? And then it happened, and then in June we all expected Direct. It's the beginning of the Switch 2 generation. What do you got, Nintendo? Nothing. I don't know. Don't worry about it. And then it's like almost the end of July, and there's all these rumors. There's gonna be something in July. What are you talking about? It's like the last minute in July right now. Nintendo hasn't announced anything. There you go, a partner showcase on the literal last day of July. And then in Indie World, the next week, just one single week later. So now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I mean, I would bet money. I'd pretty much bet money that that's gonna be it until the next major direct. If they didn't have a major direct in June, they're gonna have one in September. I know I keep saying that, and I know it's dangerous to keep saying that and believing it, but
there's
I do
precedent for
believe it.
directs in
It's
September.
August. We're already more than halfway through August. If Nintendo has anything else to show us anytime soon, they're just gonna save it for the September Direct. We're like less than a month away from when that will probably be. And then a few days ago,
This doesn't mean that
Sakurai
Kirby Air
posts
Riders
like a
still
quick,
can't
super
be
quick,
in a
like
general
nothing
direct
little update
if
talking
one is
about
to
Kirby
exist,
Air
and
Riders,
it
about
probably
how
will.
we still haven't even seen gameplay yet, but don't worry, details will be coming soon. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, next month is soon. Like that, it is. It absolutely is. Yeah, okay. I'd probably bet money. Not like a ton of money, but if you were like, hey, $20, we're not going to hear anything about Kirby Air Riders. until well, no, I'd be the one.
Did I really just
proposing
first
the
try
bet. I'd
that?
say, we're not going to hear anything about Kirby Air Riders until the September Direct, and you'd be like, you're on, and I'd be handing you a crisp $20 bill right now because Nintendo just announced a dedicated Kirby Air Riders Direct.
Whoa,
and,
buddy!
It's happening tomorrow at the time of this record. It's Monday right
8
now.
a.m.
and it's
dingus
happening
time.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, and it's happening at the usual Nintendo Direct time, which means yet another presentation. I gotta get up at 5 for. Thanks, Nintendo. Love this. Keep them coming. And yeah, I'll probably stream it. So anyone listening to this, yeah, come to the stream. I'll probably do that if I can get up again. Jeez. So yeah, we're getting a dedicated Kirby Air Riders presentation, and that's not even the most surprising thing. That's not even the most surprising thing about this. You want to know what's even more surprising? It's gonna be 45 minutes long.
I do agree with him on that. How the fuck is it 45 minutes? What could Sakurai possibly have to talk about?
45 minutes. Mario Kart didn't get 45 minutes.
And both DK and Mario Kart have 15-minute directs.
Kirby Air Riders.
There's something going on with this Kirby game. Something under the hood going on with this game.
Is a lot to show because they did announce it back in April, and we haven't seen anything, not even a second of gameplay, not so much as a screenshot, nothing.
Is it me
no
fucking
details
games as a
whatsoever
service slop?
beyond the, animated teaser trailer. So a 45-minute direct to me would definitely suggest that we're probably gonna get basically everything, right? I mean, like,
right.
I know that this is a Sakurai presentation. He's very, very good at doing his presentations. He's very good at really digging into all the technical details, just the little tiny...
Ah, yes, my favorite developer, Sakurai. The Sakurai World Order. I think this direct is 45 minutes so they can give us a deep dive so that it doesn't take up too much time in a general, direct. So there's not a 10-minute Kirby segment during a regular direct. They do a 45-minute direct beforehand. So, when the next general direct happens, all they have to do is show like a small little segment just to remind people that it's coming out. But they don't have to do the whole rigmarole of like explaining everything that's everything that there is to know about the game. I think that's what the purpose of this specific direct is. Take the shortcut. There we go.
Find little bits and bobs about games, and that's what's so amazing. I mean, that's exciting in itself. We're gonna, we haven't had a Smash thing in a while. I'm very happy to see the guy's face again and hear him talking about a game that he's been working on. He's very passionate about what he does, so that's fun all by itself. Whether or not I'm interested in the game, there's going to be a Sakurai Direct tomorrow. 45 minutes of Sakurai. That's going to be great. But yeah, I do think this is probably... I think it's pretty safe to assume this is going to be like everything. And when I say like everything, it's, it's not going to just be like a little follow-up trailer or like a actual reveal trailer. It's probably going to be like the whole thing packed into one. The reveal of the gameplay, but then a deeper dive into the gameplay and all of the features and everything.
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
in a release date. And,
yeah, we'll get the release date tomorrow.
We've talked about this.
Here's my my big dingus prediction. Big dingus prediction. Shadow Drop
Air Riders is
comes out tomorrow.
This year, and I made that
you
whole
can play
video
it right
talking
now.
About how if it does come out this year, then it's probably going to be a smaller project. And I would say that this presentation being sprung on us like this...
No, Sakurai is the guy's name.
I think that supports the theory that he's going to kind of just reveal the game completely and go into everything.
Masahiro Sakurai, creator of Kirby.
Presentation, give us like
he's the guy.
Whole entire spiel so that the game is essentially
But he hasn't made a Kirby game in forever.
And the fact that we're getting it before the direct, like assuming we're going to get a full September direct, the fact that we're getting it now
swap back to
makes me think that the release date is not going to be far off. Obviously, you can never assume anything.
Bro, he's not going to play Kirby.
I would be
Kirby releasing today
if
won't ruin his
this
schedule.
Whole thing didn't end with a release date that was like pretty far off. Could be a shadow drop. I know you can never get your hopes up for a shadow drop, but I don't know. I could see it. I could see it happening. What is Sakurai? He's a showman. He knows how to
He's
hype
like
us up.
PvP.
And it seems like the kind of thing, like the kind of prank, almost a prank that he would pull, you know? Like, give us this bare bones teaser and then wait a super long time and then give us everything and say, the game is available now. Not incredibly likely, but I do see it being soon, you know? Otherwise, why wouldn't they just wait for the full direct? But I don't know, at the same time, it might not end in a release date, but whatever the case,
Yeah, it's already hard to get into play titles,
months,
like
right?
mainline
It's
titles for
basically- if
Nintendo
it's coming out
franchises.
this year,
So of
we're
course he's not going to be
approaching
touching
the
any
end of the year,
spin-offs.
so, yeah. Well, again, I am excited, and I will try, assuming I can get enough sleep, I will try to stream it. That'll be fun. And I'm still kind of like waiting to see how I feel about the game. I never played the original Kirby Air Ride.
See?
And,
You
know,
never
it is
played the
kind of a
original.
racing game. But
Fake
it
fan.
also had a lot
Fake
of
fan.
elements that made it
Fake
kind
fan.
of
Even I played the
more
original
than
Kirby Air
just
Ride
a racing game.
for like 20 minutes.
Stuff to do between races and a lot more interesting modes. If anyone is going to make a racing game that I want to engage with, it's going to be Sakurai. He's just such a creative fellow. So I'm really curious to see like how similar to the original is this going to be? Is it going to introduce a whole new twist? Is it really going to lean into the extra modes and the different stuff that makes it different from just a regular racing game? Or is it going to go kind of back to just, you know, kind of backpedal a little bit into just
God,
being
these
like
are
a
such
basic
generalized
mobile- it's hard
statements.
for me to
He's got
believe
nothing
that.
to work with
It's
here.
hard for me to believe he's just going to be like, let's make a Kirby Air Ride game that's less interesting, you know, that's more traditional, like especially during a year that Mario Kart came out. Like, no, that doesn't.
But like Kirby
doesn't
Air
really
Ride and
make
Mario
sense,
Kart
so
are two different kinds of
I'm hoping
racers.
for a good bit.
Like
it's
if
a
you dislike
smaller
Mario
project,
Kart,
then I guess I really
I don't think
cannot
Kirby Air Ride
expect
would be a good substitute
too
for you.
much.
I really don't.
But just something, just some extra little mode, something that that even I, Arlo, can play around with. But we shall see soon enough. I hope to see you there, my friends.
8 minutes of absolutely nothing to work with. And did you really like the parts at the end where he's like, I hope he focuses on the new things that make it new and interesting rather than the old things that make it like the old one, right? Of course he wouldn't go out of his way and say, oh, let's make the game less interesting. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what? It wouldn't be Arlo if he wasn't saying weird stuff. This is a new Arlo video about the Kirby Direct that was announced today. Now here's him sweeping for the wheelchair Jade game, because this is what you actually want to hear about. It's his sweeping take, his sweeping defense, full frontal sweeping defense of the wheelchair basketball game.
We did it, Eli. Put her there. Put her there, bro. Hey, here we go. Lay it on me, big guy. Don't leave a monster hanging. Double high five. That April Switch 2 Direct had so much cool stuff in it. It's just like, it's open world Mario Kart. It's humongous 3D DK. All these games are just like the absolute craziest next-gen Nintendo games ever. And then in the middle of
Well, every
all of it
Arlo video
was
sounds like the
Dragon
last
Drive.
one.
And it was just so...
I can see how you could make that mistake.
Why? Just why? I've just grown so tired of motion-controlled gimmick games. And I think most people have.
This is how the video starts. He tells you he's tired of motion control gimmicks, but then he says the game is actually pretty good.
Way back
it got a
on
bad
the
rap.
original Switch, 8 years ago. Even then, 1-2 Switch and ARMS. I just like I thought we left this behind. I thought we finished this whole arc on the Wii. So now here in the space age year of 2025, we got another one. The Switch 2 has its own ARMS, except here's the catch. This one looks even more tedious than ever, even more unnecessary. And then you add the super duper bland visual style on top of it. I mean, you've got a game. I don't think Nintendo has put out a game that looked this unappealing to me since I don't even know when. Just not appealing in the slightest. So I don't want to say that I went into it ready to hate it. I really do want to give every game that I play a fair shot. I don't want to be pre-biased and then that like makes me hate it. But I did not expect to like it. And I will say the start was a little bit rough. Playing that tutorial.
Here's the heel turn.
It's a little
And then I actually played it.
Covering a lot of ground, like trying to go fast for long distances, it really does take a lot of arm movement.
See, Arlo is
like really
Discord
big,
merchant.
consistent
He
motions
hates
with
motion
the
controls.
arms.
He
And,
hates moving his
it's
body.
dual mouse mode. It's not really gonna be convenient at the best of times. If you want to play tabletop or something, or like use your coffee table, you could like use a hard surface, but then you kind of got to be right up to it. You can use your legs. I used my legs with decent results.
Yeah, use your legs if you want to get a rash.
It really is weird. It really does take a lot of movement. And yet I have to say, somehow,
Here it is, here it
against
is.
all odds,
Here it is.
the gameplay kinda grew on me. I really
It
don't know
grew
how
on
happened. And,
him!
like, arms really wasn't my cup of tea, but I could still see that it probably was a really like deep and satisfying experience if you could manage to master the controls. I could really see that there was a lot of nuance and flexibility there. And this really does feel the same to me. It really does feel like there's probably a pretty high skill ceiling. And I know that I will never play the game enough to like actually get really good at it, especially because
See,
I am
he's
overall
sweeping for
just
it, but
not
admits that
good
he's
at
not gonna
competitive
play it anymore
multiplayer
after
games.
this.
I never played them enough. It's just not ever going to be.
He didn't get a
thing.
review copy
But
for this
I
either. He
was
paid
able to
$20.
stick with the
He
game
paid
enough
$20
to
for it.
actually grow my skill and start to kind of catch on to how the gameplay works. And I found it a lot more satisfying than I expected. I actually enjoyed the process of picking up those skills and getting better and better at it. Like, just so much more than I thought I would. I kind of figured that this is a game that probably exists purely for the gimmicky controls. Like, they absolutely could have let us use a regular controller. There's no reason why we couldn't have. But then, of course, almost no one would use the motion controls. They would just use the controller, and then that would have kind of revealed how uninspired the gameplay is otherwise, because it is pretty
The
simplistic.
gameplay
It really
kind of
is
grew
just
on him, but he's not going to
basketball,
stream
but
it
you're
more after
wheeling
his
around.
first and only
That
stream of
probably
it. But
is
it grew on
true.
him, though.
Without the motion controls, the game might not really be worth engaging with much at all. But whereas I originally thought that that was a mark against the game and kind of made me think, well, then what's the point? That means that this exists as nothing more than just a showcase for mouse controls. Now that I've gotten my hands on it, it is a lot easier for me to see how the, forced motion controls actually do kind of create a unique experience that is fun.
It's
in its
actually
own way.
a good
The kind of
thing that they force motion
just
controls onto
would
you.
Not exist otherwise. Motion controls introduce an immersion factor into a game, and that's why I really, really liked them at first. But then over time, I got tired of it. I just didn't care as much. I haven't really cared about them that much outside of like very practical scenarios. Like motion aiming. Motion aiming. That's not a gimmick. That is purely functional. But like waggle, kind of like imagining that I'm actually doing the thing, swinging the thing. I haven't cared about that in so long. This is really
You're a
the
mark
first
if you ever
time
cared
that
about
I
it.
kind of have in probably a lot of years. Like it really is just oddly compelling how the game feels when you start to
it's
get
'cause
it
you're a
down,
mark.
when you're making all these finer maneuvers by sliding the Joy-Cons around and you're spinning around in your chair, but then just learning how it works and learning how to turn accurately and build up speed quickly. And then even the act of lifting my hand to shoot the ball. I really did not anticipate that I would care about that at all. But even that does kind of feel good.
Ooh, came up on me on the
slam
at the
dunking,
end.
I am so bad at it. I can barely ever pull it off. But when I do, it is an ecstatic experience. Dunking the ball by actually moving your arm. It does something to your brain. Some neurochemical thing. It's like 100 times more satisfying than if you just did it with a button. It's just so funny. I
You mean your
started
little
out
dopamine
so
rush?
skeptical, so expecting to not enjoy this and just to see it as like purely tedious, and yet my enjoyment just grew so steadily, really slowly.
Would you have enjoyed it more if you got it
really
for free?
steadily. It just got more and more and more fun the more I played. Really though, it's not just the gameplay. The gameplay all by itself, even if I did come to appreciate it more over time, I think that probably still wouldn't quite be enough to carry the game for me by itself. what made the game grow on me more than anything was its personality. Now, I know that's weird to say. What personality, you might be thinking? That's the whole thing with this game. It's completely bland. There's no personality at all. Okay, well, you're not wrong that the visual style is rather bland. It looks like a launch game for the original Xbox. It's got such like a 2001 vibe. They're really just generic robot people. There's really not much to it.
Yeah, it looks like a
On
fucking
that
Bomberman
front,
Act
I
Zero.
will at least say that it's not quite as bland in action when you're actually playing it and kind of getting into like the cosmetics and stuff. Like you can customize it a little bit. You can add some color.
No, the game works in spite of its art style, not because of its art style.
Entirely uninteresting, I think.
That's even if you think the gameplay works. Many people don't.
All of the stuff you can do with your arms, using the Joy-Cons, using the motion controls, not just sliding around to make the chair move, but like your arms. They track like all the time. Pretty much no matter what you're doing. So you can gesture, you can point, you can like clap and high-five each other. Whenever you start a match, you can do like whatever you want. So everyone's all dancing around and doing all this silly stuff. It's like even if the game itself doesn't have a lot of personality, especially like in its aesthetic style, it lets the player put in a lot of their own personality. You get to inject your own into the game. And man, the whole lobby system
That's not enough.
Is
It's a little bit of both.
really cool. I
need a world to get immersed
here.
in.
It puts a big group of people together and you all just kind of hang out. You can opt to be included in matchmaking if you want.
Need
you
characters
can
to
choose
care
if you want
about.
to get in on the in-between match.
They got it right with
mini-games.
Splatoon. They even got it right
it'll
with
select from
arms.
this group of people,
I don't
and
care
when you're
about
not in the
fucking
match, you
handicapped
just
robot
cruise
Jade people.
around
I'm
and
sorry.
do little challenges, kind of peppered around, little obstacle courses you can practice. And when everyone else is in a match, you can just watch them. Like you just sit there on the sidelines and watch in real time. And it's all like totally seamless. Like you're dropping in and out of these matches really easily, really quickly. And the whole time you're just messing around, just doing all this silly stuff. There's just such a surprising sense of camaraderie here. It genuinely feels like you're hanging out with a bunch of people, especially if you're using game chat to do it with friends. I don't know, it really does add a lot to the fun. Now, it is absolutely true that there is not a lot of content in this game per se. There's no ranking system. There's no real progression system. There's no real single-player content like at
No
all
progression
beyond
system
doing these little
online. DSP is
challenges
seething.
and trying to get good scores. And online options are sorely lacking, as with just about all Nintendo games. You can't play alongside a friend against randos. Fortunately, in my experience, if you've got a friend who's on, it'll usually put them in your room at least, so you can't choose to team up with them every time, but you'll still play together a lot. So it's not so bad. I mean, obviously, we really should have the choice, and there isn't even local multiplayer. So
around that
playing
cheap
against people online.
All right, Ann says, while the game might look bland and have no style, and the gameplay might be uninspired, and the characters are robots with no soul, and the aesthetics are cold, and the gameplay requires too much movement, it isn't that fun. The game has you messing around, like moving and waving your hands, and the game makes you feel like you are in wheelchairs with friends, and there's no real content or progression or single player. I think the game's pretty good. Arlo, 2025. That's essentially the crux of the review here. I may have pre-watched just
no
a
real
teensy
progression
bit.
system, no ranking, no anything, nothing really beyond like a few cosmetic unlocks that you can get eventually. That's really the best you can get. Otherwise, you just
So basically,
play
me and
matches.
Saru and Shroom
That's
saw
it.
everything we needed to see from the
And
demo,
that
right?
leads us to the big problem with Drag and Drive.
Thank you
It's
for the
just
hand check.
so incredibly, unabashedly niche. I think even Nintendo
Not
could
even that it's
tell
boring
this
or bad,
was
it's
not
just
gonna be
niche.
a big hit. It was
It's
just
niche.
a fun little thing. That
It's
they
not
wanted
bad,
to
it's
do
just
because
niche,
they
bros.
feel like required to make games using their controller gimmicks. So they gave the project to a super small team, and they clearly didn't spend a lot of money on it. If they had given it more features, all the proper online accoutrements, they would probably want to charge more. So they kept it simple.
Don't listen to the
but
R-logs.
Because of that, now it appeals to even
Shut up, the
fewer
R-logs.
people. I mean, you take the whole Switch
You guys
playing
are just
population,
R-logs.
Switch 2 playing population, narrow it down to people who like this kind of competitive online sports game, then narrow it down more to people who like motion-controlled games, and then narrow it down to the people who are willing to play this kind of motion-controlled game, which requires kind of a weird setup and a lot of, like, arm energy, and then you just have to hope that the game offers enough feature-wise to keep even those people occupied, or to make them even willing to spend money on it at all. That's why
he's basically saying it should have been games as a service swap.
It really should have. Or like free for NSO members, or even just expansion pack members, or something. A multiplayer game lives and dies by its player base. By charging anything at all.
Shaved off a whole second off that previous run. I'm getting pretty good at these.
Even a small amount, they are cutting even.
Oh, Anne says, pun, I'm getting off my chair, crawling back into bed. I'm having the phone at 20% volume by my ears so I can drift off into sleep knowing that Arlo will be haunting my nightmares. Thank you, Arlo. I'm so glad that you are the way you are.
More into this potential
Couldn't agree
market.
more.
It feels a little weird to push for a game to be free to play. It's actually great that Nintendo is still willing to do smaller games and just charge money for them straight up. But I just think it would have made all the sense in the world here. Even if we had to pay for some content, even if it was just like free to start, or heck, even if they had charged for some cosmetics. I'm not generally into that kind of thing, and yet I could kind of see it here. It's just such a weird little game, and getting it into the hands of more people would have really, really helped. Because, yeah, again, look at me. I was 100,000% skeptical, and yet even I warmed up to it. I just kind of had to work with it a little bit.
Well, you're
but
pretty
instead,
easy to please.
It's $20, and $20 really isn't a lot. I mean,
20 bucks isn't a lot of money for this. 20 bucks isn't a lot of money. 20 bucks isn't a lot of money.
Budget games have been like
20 bucks really isn't a lot of money.
20 bucks, and 20 bucks really isn't a lot. I mean, especially in this day and age, you know, Nintendo's like quote unquote budget games have been like 50 bucks, you know, last generation.
If you really think about it, it's a bargain compared to what Nintendo would normally charge.
So if you do happen to be one of those people who do like this kind of thing, you want to really dig into the controls and master them and just kind of have some fun with friends and
you're
other
actually
people
saving
online.
money because think of the timeline where Nintendo would have charged a gazillion dollars for it.
All the content, even in the state that it's in right now. 20 bucks, yeah, it's probably worth it, but it's still gonna be too much for most people, especially if there's no reliable way to try the game for free. So Dragon Drive really feels like it's doomed to fail. I mean, it felt like it was doomed to fail from the beginning. Like Nintendo sent it out to die. It was one of those projects they had to do, because you have to have the thing that shows off the controllers, but is it gonna sell well? Does it really matter? Who cares? They likely knew that the game looked kind of unappealing, was probably gonna be super niche at best, but I don't know. Just throw it out there, see what happens, be done with it, move on. And I guess what I'm saying is that I think that's a little sad, because I think it has the potential to be more. Not a lot more, really not a whole lot more, but at least a little more. At least something that could hang on with a small but dedicated player base for at least a bit. With just a little love, maybe just a little bit more in the way of online features, maybe a responsible free-to-play model, maybe some more flashy cosmetics. They could have a nice little game on their hands. Something that could actually thrive in its own tiny, extremely modest way. But if even big Mario sports games don't get supported after launch because Nintendo would rather move on to something else, then I guess it's the same thing here. They don't want it to be bigger. They just want to make a few bucks and be done. It's just a shame. The game's got a heck of a lot more heart than I thought it would. And to learn that it was made by 18 people, 18 people coming from Nintendo.
It's like Phil in Midnight Fight Express
really
made by one
unusual.
person.
All things considered, those people actually
No
did
exaggeration.
a really, really good job here. And
One
they
person
probably
worked on the
really
game.
care about this project and would love to see it become something at least a little bit bigger, something that can hang on a little longer, instead of it being just that weird wheelchair basketball game that everyone made fun of and then forgot about forever. I will completely admit, I'm going to open up a little bit right now. There was a teeny tiny little part of me, a very petty, sad.
This is how you know Arlo is psychotic right here. This part.
There was kind of hoping the game wouldn't work out.
He wanted it to fail.
I don't like to admit it, but like these gimmick games are just like, why? Like, why are you still doing them? There was that tiny little part of me that expected that it was going to fail.
Is that a little bit of DSP in him? He wants to see Nintendo fail so that Nintendo gets taught a lesson.
I'm not happy that that little part of me existed, and yet I have to admit that it did. And now that I've played it and I see the heart that went into it and I see the kind of game that it could be, I'll just say I'm very surprised. I'm very, very surprised with how Dragon Drive turned out. I still don't think it's quite a game for me. It is still a competitive multiplayer game, and I am just...
The game grew on him, but also it's not a game for him.
Really not into competitive multiplayer games. I probably won't be returning to this one a lot. But I did have fun with it. And
more like at all.
I can see that Dragon Drive is not just a gimmick. It's not just this soulless, uninspired product. It's good. I think Dragon Drive is good. Sometimes looks really, really can be very, very incredibly deceiving. Look at that. Look at us. Look at us. Look at the power of teamwork. That's not even teamwork. I'm carrying this game. Martabani, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, slightly anticlimactic.
Anyway, the game grew on him, and it's not as bad as he thought it was, but also he won't ever play it again, and you should buy it because $20 isn't that bad. Don't you have $20 to spend on games that you'll only play once? Alright, that's it. We're caught up on Arlo. That's it. That's literally it. We're caught up on Arlo again. Last video for tonight, and then I'll call it. This is the Synthetic Man review of the new Mafia game. The one that DSP is playing. Mafia: The Old Country. Title for this one is Mafia: The Old Country is Cheap Cinematic Slop. Ah!
Knock that out of your hands. No. Player choice? Player choice? No, no, no. You're not going that way. You're not where do you think you're f***ing going? Excuse me? Yeah, this is definitely a video game, by the way. This is definitely a video game. Uh-huh.
Time's running out to warm.
Yeah, that looks normal. This is what I'm saying. This is obviously not AAA, but that's
no, it's AA. Not that AA.
I can't believe you can't even kill people. That's the worst part about this. Like, watch. Then he gets back up. This game sucks.
This here, Caporale. All right, I shot weapon.
Nice AI. He pointed the gun at the grenade. Yeah, I'll shoot that. I'll shoot it. That'll stop it.
Pound the body. It's one of us.
Pound a body? What do you mean found a body? You saw the grenade. This is some of the worst AI I've seen in a game in a while. Holy shit.
Where did he go?
Man, am I getting tired of reviewing forgettable video games. Mafia: The Old Country is yet another borderline money laundering scheme. I'm gonna go out on a limb and call this new genre Mind's Eye likes. And if you're wondering what that means, it basically means video games that have
Mind's Eye just came out.
That you can show them off.
I just recently watched a review on it.
But then when you actually sit down to play the thing, it is apparent that it is not only incredibly unfinished and bare bones, but it was never really intended to be a real interactive experience in the first place. Essentially the very definition of minimum viable product. I'm well aware that many of you never end up seeing my Mind's Eye stream highlights video, but that game was a complete sham. It was missing so many basic features that would make a GTA-like game. And Mafia: The Old Country is no different. Not only does this game
Is it
have
really
a
aiming to be a
incredibly
GTA
tiny
like? It's more
sandbox,
narrative
it's not
focused,
even
like
a
the
sandbox
first
game
Mafia
in the first
games.
place. You actually have to beat the game to explore the game. Yes, this is a linear, supposed third-person shooter, but I would even hesitate to call it that, given that even though it's only 10 hours long, maybe 2 to 3 hours of that was actual gameplay. Now, of course, we can debate what does gameplay mean, but what I mean is only about 2 hours were actually shooting enemies or stealth killing.
Okay, so it wasn't promoted as a GTA clone, as I thought.
And speaking of stealth, there's more stealth than there is cover-based third-person shooting in this game. This is absolutely, without a doubt, a movie game to a T, but it would make even
So it's a movie game, but also it's a GTA clone?
Sony games and Metal Gear Solid 4 blush with the horrific cutscene to gameplay ratio. And yeah, for the record, I'm not counting holding W as characters talk to you as gameplay.
We know Synthetic
Even when
Man
you
doesn't
get to
hold
fucking
Ws.
drive a car, you can't even run over civilians. In fact, I don't think it's possible to kill non-combatants in this game. You can't even drive off a fucking cliff because there's invisible walls or actual walls every 5 feet. Anything that would have made this game remotely fun is removed.
Can't even hold the
this game
woman?
is almost the antithesis
Unless
of
they're
fun.
e-girls.
And I know I'm a broken record when
He
I
got
say
caught DMing
every
one
video
on
game
Discord.
is boring as hell. But I think I would rather play Forspoken or South of Midnight again
No, you
over
wouldn't.
this, because at least those
No,
were so
you
woke it
wouldn't.
was funny. This game is not woke.
I'd rather
which I
play
know is
woke
gonna
games,
make some
guys.
of the dumber members of my audience really excited, and maybe they'll try this on sale.
Shitting on
But
his
this
own
is
viewers
not even
again.
worth pirating. It's that goddamn uninspired. This has the most generic mafia plot you have ever seen in your life. You can predict every
Generic
single story
mafia plot, but
beat.
DSP loves the
ending
writing
is
right
not
now.
even slightly surprising. It tries nothing new or risky. None of the characters stand out in any significant way. This is like a random ass knockoff B movie that you would find in a Redbox 10 years ago. Rent it, watch about 30 minutes, get bored, and stop. Even for
Hey,
that
Night
2
Zoomer.
to 3 hours where you're in forced stealth sequences and the occasional third-person shooting segment, this game doesn't do anything interesting or unique. It is very, very safe and by the books. Now, I know there's probably going to be some people who really enjoyed the Mafia 1
Well, if it tried
remake, which is
experimenting,
very
you'd just
similar
call
in
it woke.
structure to this game, from what I understand. I only played about 2 hours of it before dropping it on stream for the same reason I would have dropped this if I didn't review it. But I think this is even worse than the Mafia 1 remake because I timed it. I didn't even get to fire a gun in this game until 2.5 hours in. And you have to understand, I was trying to beeline through this shit as fast as possible past a certain point because I hate long ass tutorial sequences. Some people say it took them more than 3 hours to get to the part where you fire a gun for the first time. So even trying to get to the gameplay as fast as possible, you have to play this past the Steam refund window just to play the goddamn game. That
It's
is
not a bug,
unbelievable.
it's a
And if
feature,
you're
Synthetic
keeping
Man,
track
it's
of
by
what I told you
design.
earlier, that's 1/4 of the way into the game. Yes, this is only 10 hours long. So you have already played through 25% of the game by the time they hand you a revolver. This is not a real video game, dude. This is a money laundering scheme, allegedly. Maybe if we're being generous, we could say this is a cheap product they pushed out to see if there's still interest in the Mafia franchise.
That's probably
But
what
in
it
any
was,
case, it
to be
didn't feel
honest.
like the developers actually wanted to make a video
When was the last time
game
they did a
instead
Mafia
of
game?
an
In
animated
2017?
film or maybe even live action. And the problem with that is nobody's gonna watch a fucking 10-hour long movie.
Not counting the remake
with a
of,
plot
Mafia
they've
1.
seen 100 times before. And I know I'm just rambling in this intro because this is not really going to be a normal review. I actually have very little to actually say about this game because
How is the
there's
review
so
over
little
20
to
minutes
this
long
game.
if you have so
And
little to
instead,
say?
we're just going to break this down into positives and negatives and then get to the conclusion. Trust me, the positive section's going to be pretty short. And so without further ado, here's Mafia: The Old Country. So starting off with the good things, the most obvious is going to be the price point. This game only costs $50. That said, is it worth $50?
All
Hell
new
fucking
games used to
no.
cost
And not
$50
because it's
in the
only
PS2
10 hours
days.
or because it's a linear game. I don't have a problem with any of that. Old school Resident Evil games are full price, and those games are only 6 hours on their first playthrough. And on repeat
but those games have
playthroughs,
replay
often
value.
only 2 to 3 hours. But old school survival horror games are very high quality games. This is not a high quality game. This is a very fucking cheap movie game. And speaking of cheapness, I guess that gets to my other positive, the visuals. Yes, the visuals are certainly up to the standard for modern games. Not that I really care about graphic fidelity, it's why I don't really talk about it a lot. I don't care about realism, I care about creativity. But yes, this is a good looking game. There's no doubt about that. Now that comes with a huge drawback that we'll get to the negative section, basically the performance. This is yet another incredibly unoptimized Unreal Engine 5 game. That said, the game is pretty, the animations are decent.
$50 Mafia
so
Vessel.
If you're a normie who cares about that sort of
Mafia
thing,
Vessel.
maybe that's a reason to check out the game on sale. Another huge positive is that this game is not really woke, at least not by any reasonable definition. You could argue that some of the themes in the end are left-leaning in nature, but even then, that might be stretching it a little bit. So yes, this is a rare game that's not really pushing political propaganda for the most part. Like I said in the intro, I know some of you might be considering playing this just on that alone, but you'd be much better off just maybe playing the original Mafia 1 or 2, because those are actual video games, unlike this. But yeah, this is just an Italian game featuring Italian people. There's not mysterious North Africans mixed in with the general population.
They don't make their own sauce.
It seems like things are pretty accurate for a period piece. I'm not exactly a historian, especially not on the very early 20th century in Sicily, but it's not like there was anything weird that broke my immersion. And I guess for the last positive, and this is only ever so slightly leaning
What he
on
means is
positive,
he's happy he didn't see a black woman in the
feels
game.
Okay. It's perfectly serviceable. Yes, you can tell I'm stretching, calling that a positive in favor of this game, but there's nothing else I can possibly praise about this game. And the reason the shooting is fine is just because, well, the shotguns are actually accurate and shoot realistic ranges, and for the most part, kill people in one shot. So I use the trench shotgun for most of the shooting experience just because it was obviously the best gun for most circumstances. The rifles and handguns are weirdly inaccurate, and this game seems to have that type of problem where cover has a slightly bigger hitbox than the actual model on screen. So even if you can see the tip of someone's head sticking out of cover, oftentimes you can't shoot it. So that's a little annoying. But the shotguns never let me down. You also get access to these powder grenades, and the enemy AI is incredibly idiotic. You can throw a grenade at their feet and they'll just stand there and look at it. Oh, they'll shout grenade, get out of the way, but they won't move. So I don't know if that counts as a positive or a negative, but the AI is incredibly brain dead in this game. Holy fuck. They will walk at you in a straight line into your shotgun fire,
saving the last
but at
mushroom
least
for that,
enemies die quickly. There are no bullet sponges in this game. And I guess the last positive I could say is...
He's mad it isn't woke, because if it was woke, it would give him something to complain about.
This game does have a genuine romance, even if it is very generic. As I've said in some of my
Romance
previous
between
videos,
white
I've
people?
noticed modern art
He gets a
likes to
W.
shy away from traditional romance, especially between two people of the same ethnicity. And so just seeing a Italian man in love with an Italian woman and they want to have a child, yeah, it's incredibly generic, but I guess it's a good message, you could say. I don't think Enzo or Isabella are particularly compelling characters, but yeah, my standards are pretty low for this by now because it's so rare. But that's it for positives. There's nothing else I can possibly say that's good about this game, so let's get to the negatives. The biggest one is that this isn't a fucking video game, it's a glorified movie. I'll just state that again for you guys. About 8 hours of this is watching cutscenes, walking in a straight line, driving with basically no traffic
Sin needs to be more positive, while Arlo is too positive in a fake way. Yeah, I would agree with you.
That is gameplay.
Synthetic Man is too negative. Arlo is too fake positive. Toxic positivity, you might even say.
Sequences are gameplay because they're so linear and hard to fail unless you're actively trying to. By far, the biggest reason why you shouldn't buy this game is because it is barely a video game in the first place. It's very obvious this game took heavy inspiration from Red Dead Redemption 2 and basically every Sony movie game made since The Last of Us. But this game obviously crosses is the line for what is an acceptable ratio of gameplay to story. And the thing is, I wouldn't even say that it's impossible to make a compelling game that is mostly cutscenes. I actually like Astra's Wrath, and that game was essentially an anime series with maybe an hour
Well,
of
that's why you liked
gameplay
it so much.
sprinkled amongst its 6 hours of runtime. I actually like that game. Why? Because the anime I was watching on screen was pretty entertaining. This is not.
It is a
The
filler
story
video.
of
He
this
said he
game
was too lazy to
sucks.
do a
That's the
proper
next
review.
negative. This
He's
is
just
the
telling you
most
the pros and
generic
cons.
Mafia plot ever of all time. Long story short, you play as a slave whose best friend gets killed in the beginning. Oh, and he's like never mentioned again after that intro, by the way, so I guess they couldn't have been that good of friends. You manage to escape enslavement, and as the mine owner tracks you down, you're saved by the Don of the local area, who takes you into his home and turns you into a stable boy, essentially. And over the course of the next few hours, you're slowly given more and more responsibility, more important jobs. You eventually end up saving his daughter, which of course Enzo falls in love with. The fucking former slave falls in love with the Don's daughter. Wow, that can only end well. And you even go a step beyond and end up saving the local baron's son as well. And so you take a blood oath and become a made man. You're officially part of the mafia. And conveniently, as it turns out, your boss is at war with the boss who owned the mines that you were enslaved in. And he tries to destabilize the operations of your boss in this area, which ends up breaking out into war. Enzo single-handedly kills all the bad guys, basically, and wipes out 100 mafiosos along the way. And at the same time, Isabella, Don Teresi's daughter, falls more and more in love with you. You end up impregnating her, which you have to keep secret. And right after the bad guys are finally defeated, they find out that Enzo and Isabella are planning to escape to America and that she's pregnant, and of course, shit hits the fan. What ends up happening is you have to fight your best buddy at the time, Cesare, who liked you the whole game, but all of a sudden decides his allegiance is more to his uncle, the Don, instead of you. You get into a knife fight,
friend he
which
was.
I'll get into those knife fights in a second. That's the only
I gotta
other
be honest,
gameplay
though,
in
the
this
knife
game
fights,
other than
looking at
stealth
these
and
play, this
covered
knife fights look
shooting.
pretty
They're
goofy to
all
me.
terrible. Every
Just-
boss fight is exactly the same. But you decide to spare
way they
him,
just kinda
and you
swipe
end
and
up back
slash
the
at the
mines
air
from the
with these
beginning of the game.
knives.
Oh wow, how poetic. While for absolutely no reason, Mount Etna erupts, which just adds a strange Uncharted feel to the climax, which doesn't really fit the more grounded nature of the game. But who cares? You fight your way through the mines, and you end up getting in a knife fight with Don Teresi himself. You kill him, and just as you're about to escape, Cesare shows up, fakes being your buddy, and then stabs you and kills you. Meanwhile, as Isabella's being kept up in her room, they're gonna take her to the doctor and forcefully abort
There we
her
go.
baby. She ends up sneaking out, shanks some people, which I know you guys might think, oh, girl boss moment, and there is a little bit of girl boss themes here, but it's nothing too crazy. They even give her a slight gameplay nerf, making it harder for her to stealth kill than the man.
Wait, it's harder. It's okay. What? He should love this game. It's literally not woke at all. The woman gets like a nerf when you play as her. She can't stealth take down as easily as the man.
And so I would even give her a slight gameplay nerf, making it harder for her to stealth kill than the man.
That's
I would
unique.
say
That's not a bad idea.
Actually, not woke. But she ends up killing the evil old Tino guy who is just
Oh, okay. That's why he hates it.
fuck woke. But she ends up killing the evil old Tino guy who is just a fucking asshole the whole game. And she escapes alone with her baby to America. And a big problem with this story, on top of it just being incredibly goddamn generic, is Enzo dying was for fucking nothing. Because by the end of the game, Don Teresi's mafia had completely fallen apart. I mean, his estate was burning to the ground from the volcano eruption. So Cesare kills Enzo for no goddamn reason because he has nothing left. There is no mafia for him to inherit from his uncle. He just kills you to fucking kill you for dramatic purposes. And so I guess this is supposed to lead into the main mafia games with Isabella's child ending up found.
No, that's pretty neat. No, I don't know nothing about the Mafia games, but I just assumed that this was like either a reboot or a soft reboot unconnected to the previous games. But oh, look, oh, big reveal. It leads into the later games in the series. I think that's kind of neat.
Founding the mafia in New York City or something. In any case, it was fucking ass. So let's get to the last few negatives here. One, the forced stealth gameplay is horrific. There's quite a few missions in this game where if you get discovered, you get a game over. Yes, the missions are super easy, but that doesn't matter. They still suck. It slows the game down, just pads it out. It's not fun. The stealth mechanics are incredibly basic and they're not worth getting into. And then for the final piece of gameplay, we have the knife fights, which are all boss fights. You never knife more than one person at a time. And the only mechanics are slashing, stabbing, parrying, and dodging. And enemies only have two types of attacks, a basic slash and an unparryable slash. That's it. The only difficulty here is purely reaction speed.
Yeah, it's like a prequel, but not super direct. Yeah, I think that's neat.
And
it's
I
cool
was
that they did
finishing
that.
this game slightly
It could have just been a standalone
and
title.
Tired, so I was fucking up a bunch. But on normal difficulty, this game
Oh,
is
he's
so
sweeping
easy
for his
anyway.
bad
I never
gameplay.
failed a single knife fight. And
He
there's
never
like 10
failed
of
the
them over
mission.
the course of the game, and it's exactly the same every fucking time. It's ridiculous, dude. Another negative is there's just parts of this game that feel like they cuck you. This is vaguely related to the story section. The mine owner guy, who's kind of set up to be like your nemesis in the game, there's a huge showdown where he's an assassin who tries to kill Don Teresi and he fails.
didn't even know I was
sucks
playing
ass.
Mario Kart.
So you get this really prolonged,
Yeah, I was doing a collab
Uncharted
earlier.
chase sequence where you try and sneak up to the sniper tower while he fires like 100 rounds of ammo. Why the hell does a fucking assassin
Canadian
bring 100
homeboy was sad
rifle
on his
rounds up
birthday.
into
I
a
had to help
tower,
him out.
stays in the same place and just shoots you the whole time? I know it's a video game trope, whatever. You sneak up to the tower and you think, oh, we're gonna have our knife fight and kill him. No, you just get phase 1 of the knife fight. Then he runs across the rooftops as you chase him, which fucking takes forever. You get into phase
How is a
2 of the knife
multi-phase
fight.
boss
He
fight
still
you being
escapes. You
cucked
kill
by the
some more
game?
guys. You chase him in a car. You end up fighting in a random forest. And even though you win the knife fight, you lose in the cut.
Wait, okay, I know I'm talking over it, but okay, he says there are moments in the game where you feel like you get cucked. Then he proceeds to describe a, cinematic masterpiece, multi-phase boss fight where it's intentionally scripted in such a way that you can't kill the boss in one go. It's 3 phases. You do like a third of its HP, then he runs away across some rooftops. You chase him, you do the next third of its HP, chase him to the rooftops, do the final third of his HP. How is that the character getting cut? Because the premise is that sometimes you feel like you get cucked in a game. Segue into describing the boss fight. I don't understand where you get the feeling of you're getting cucked from. You're cucked from having a full boss fight that isn't split up by a chase sequence?
Still escapes. You kill some more guys. You chase him in a car. You end up fighting in a random forest. And even though you win the knife fight, you lose in the cutscene. And he's about to choke
Winning
you
the
to death.
gameplay and
of
losing the
course,
cutscene.
One of your buddies has to shoot him in the side of the head to finish him off. The hero gets fucking cucked. He can't even defeat his nemesis himself.
Oh, that's
what the
just
hell
dumb.
is wrong with this trope, dude? I feel like I've seen this a bunch of times, and it's infuriating every time. As for other random ass negatives, of course we have the performance, no doubt caused by Unreal Engine 5 being horrifically unoptimized. Every time a cutscene starts and finishes, the frame rate cuts in half or even worse. And whenever you drive in close proximity to one of the 2 towns in the game, the frame rate of course dips like crazy. There's a lot of bad pop-in if you drive too fast as well. Just little things like this you're gonna notice. Another
my
negative I
attention.
named in the intro. This
Thank
is
you,
not a real
or
sandbox
Engineer, for the
game. This
follow.
is a
Big ups,
linear
welcome in.
game with a tiny sandbox that serves no purpose whatsoever. They could have very easily made this mission based and had no sandbox at all, and it would be a better game. But of course, there is a absolutely pointless free roam mode after you beat the game where there's no side quests. You can just pick up some collectibles.
But it's not
and I guess
supposed to be a
spend the rest of your
sandbox
money.
game.
Yes, there's currency in this game, but it's virtually useless because at the start of every chapter, they reset your loadout, and often there aren't even loadout boxes for you to pull out your guns that you paid money for. It makes no sense. I bought a Mauser, I bought the pump action shotgun, I bought a rifle, but I don't even get to use the guns I want.
Did you buy some
because
rope?
the game doesn't let you. And another thing I already said in the intro, this game is just lacking a lot of basic features. You can't run over civilians. You can't kill them in any way. You can't even drive off cliffs most of the time. The races in this game are fake, and I could spend a whole section talking about how
The
stupid
races are
that is,
fake?
but yes.
But didn't
there's
Phil
a
have
couple
trouble in one of the
in this
races?
game, and they're designed
He had
in
to
such
do
a
it
way
like
to
3
make them
times or
feel
something? something?
intense. Like there's some
Phil
rubber
lost the scripted
banding.
races?
The AI manages to keep up with you the whole time in the case of the horse race, and so you only win at the last second. But it's basically all scripted. The worst example of this was the car race that happens over halfway through the game. The engine in your car stalls, so everyone drives ahead of you. So the entire race is you catching up to the 5 other racers that are in front, right? And so that's supposed to add a level of intensity to this. Well, the problem is the driving controls kind of suck ass. Like even using your brake or handbrake, you can't turn for shit. So I ended up crashing into like every single wall. And even so, I still ended up winning the race handily because, like I was saying before, it's completely scripted. When you pass certain points in the race, that's when the enemy vehicle spawns in front of you. So it's actually not possible for you to even really lose until the end because the other racers aren't even driving on the racetrack until you pass certain sequences. You see what I mean? I literally restarted checkpoint in the middle of the race, and it didn't restart the race. No, it just placed me back at the last checkpoint with the other racers exactly where they were before because it's not a race. I even got an achievement for beating it under 8 minutes, even though I crashed and flipped my vehicle at one point. Another thing, too, people are reporting is that you can't swim in this game, much like Mind's Eye, because apparently
Italians
Unreal
can't
Engine
swim,
5
obviously.
doesn't have swimming physics by default. And so, because all these games are outsourced or made by unqualified motherfuckers, they can't bother to put swimming mechanics in, especially if you're never going to realistically use them. This game is a sham. It's fake. Let's just get to the conclusion. Should you buy this? Hell fucking no. I don't care that it's only $50. This game ain't worth your time for free. I guarantee you, you would have more fun watching a cutscene compilation of this than actually playing the game. So just watch that YouTube video that's always uploaded day one for every game that releases. Yeah, full spoiler videos pushed to the front of the algorithm. Why does no one complain about that, by the way? But whatever, I'm not going to get into a tangent at the end of the video. The point is, this game sucks in basically every facet. I don't care if you're a huge Mafia fan, this is not worth your time. This game sucks ass, okay? And the gameplay is so lazy, so bare bones. I mean, I remember when people were bitching about basic cover-based shooters back in the PS3 360 era. The most generic brown shooter from 2010 is better than this game, and significantly better than this game at that, because at least those were games. They were not, 2 hours of gameplay, 8 hours of cutscenes / walking. This is the absolute bare minimum of what a video game needs to be considered a video game and not a walking simulator or a visual novel. This is not worth your time. This is not worth anyone's time. We're all going to forget about this game in a week. Just let the Mafia franchise die at this point, okay? No one's buying this shit. Thank God. I guarantee half of you didn't even know this game came out last week. So yeah, just play literally any other GTA
because I pay attention to the meaningful content.
Mind's Eye is also pretty shit, but I think almost anything else would be better than this. That's about it. See you next time, guys.
Well, there's the review, guys. It doesn't matter if the game isn't woke. It doesn't matter if it nerfs the female playable character to make her weaker than the man. It doesn't matter if it's a game with, like, only white people in it. He's just gonna hate it anyway. Ah! Hey, Perez. Let me see if I can beat this time trial. Yeah, nothing's good enough for him anymore. Alright, I'm Lil Peepa. I'm fighting Lucky too. Look at him. He's just already better than me. How? I got the highest acceleration bike in the game right now. How is he faster? Wacky 2, why are you laughing? Secret shortcut. Sid needs to stop being so miserable, just locals your shit. It's not even locals your shit, he is a locale. He's got his own thread now. For the longest time, he only had a fanboy thread. I hit the grass there. It's gonna cut down on my time. would totally work as a shortcut if it wasn't for, you know, the cloud just bounces you and it slows you down. A lot of mushrooms. No, what was I doing? I choked. A lot of shortcuts in this course if you know where you're going. You know what to look for. Not sure which ones are the optimal ones. Because he mixes and matches the shortcuts, this time trial ghost. Oh my god, really? Ah! I should be getting coins too. Coins do matter. Right there. Bad line. Oh my lord. Does the cart just have better handling than mine? I was following his route. I sacrificed some coins there to get a lead early on. He's gonna cut through here right here. Yep. Too many opportunities to use your mushroom, and not enough mushrooms. It's gonna cut through right here. No! That was a nasty second lap. I don't know what I was thinking. gonna skip that shortcut for this lap. I know he's gonna boost right there. I'm just gonna eat it. Second behind him. Oh, man. I did notice the coins don't respawn in time trials. Okay, I think he's got like 2 mushrooms left after this lap. For sure he uses one at the end for that shortcut. Ow, fuck. I came in real bad. Oh, fuck. Say for lap 1, focus on getting coins. Build up that speed over him. Missed one, but that's fine. I missed the fucking thing! No, no, no! I drifted! I drifted too close to the edge! We're never gonna get out of here, guys. This is the new hell. I'll be doing this all the way to the Kirby Direct. Alright, lap 1 with 12 coins is pretty good. I only missed one. He lands so cleanly on the rail after that jump. It's just so casual and clean. How does he do it? How does he land on it? You see, I'm ahead of him, but it took 2 mushrooms to do that. And then I fucking whiff. Maybe I'm doing that shortcut wrong. I've seen people go through that shortcut and do like a different kind of approach. Maybe that's what I should be trying. I had to break right there. I'm still ahead, but I'm out of mushrooms. Alright, since, you know, I've lost anyway. Look through here. But I always see people go a different way. Like, what am I... Maybe I'm boosting at the wrong point? If I boost right here... Oh, I am boosting at the wrong point. There we go. I'm not sure how much more time that saved me, but if I can consistently do that, that could save time bouncing off the clouds. Because the clouds are what really kill my momentum. Doesn't mean I can't take the shortcut right here, so he does get ahead of me right here. About 2 seconds behind him? Almost. Oh man, choked at the third lap. I got a good idea with that shortcut, I just gotta consistently pull it off. What was I thinking? It really fucks up the turn right here. No, on the piranha plant. No. Hey, I was still ahead of him as Lucky 2 dropped me. Must cut through clouds. Fuck! It's like a cacophony of things to trick off of. I get to that point and then I just get nervous. Was Sanger's right? Yeah, I'm washed. He was right. What if I get to that bottom seg? Like, why is that bottom part there? What I'm trying to do is hit the side of the ring so I can trick off the ring and then skip the first cloud altogether. Because I'm fairly confident he never skips the first cloud. So he'll always waste time with the first cloud, allowing me to get past him over the course of 3 laps. No way, really? I'm not allowed to be on that? That didn't work. Oh, no, it's not gonna let me land on that, right? No. Only 9 coins for the end of lap 1 out of the maximum of 13. He's decently ahead of me. Almost a second ahead. Uses the mushroom to cut through there. I missed a coin here. Didn't see the synth vid. New Mafia looks like a candidate for rent for the weekend. Send it back and forget about it. Pretend rental still exists. Did a kid pooped himself playing Mafia 3? Played the new one yet? I don't even know. I've seen the video, so like, of course I've seen the video. Who hasn't? But I don't know who the fuck it actually was that did that video. The reason we have that recording is not because that kid was streaming. It's because I think they were in some sort of call, and like one of their friends recorded it. He's gonna cut right here. No? Ow. That wouldn't have been it anyway. Yeah, I don't know if that kid played it or not. Bring the last Assassin's Creed game. Does he milk the fact that he's the guy who shit his pants playing Mafia 3? Does he milk that for like credibility? Brownie points. Subscribe to me on YouTube because I'm the pants pisser. If he doesn't, he should. He lands on the rail right there, I see. See, that's how he clears that part so quickly. How do his stats compare to mine? So... my problem is I don't have a lot of speed, but I like Peepa. He's on the Cloud 9. Yeah, he's just quicker than me. I think Lucky 2 and Peepa are the same weight class. Are they not? They are not. So I've got, like, astoundingly better acceleration in my little Toon Dumper. He'll always be quicker no matter what, because he's in a Cloud 9. If I spam the same vehicle... I might have a better time. Oh, I gotta look more into it. I didn't know that kid was still doing shit. Thought he would have been run off the internet forever after getting caught. Shitting yourself! You're shitting yourself! Poop is coming out of your asshole! Go to the fucking bathroom! Go to the bathroom! But I think that'll be it for me. I'll continue time trials at some point. I think I did 4 or 5 just in that session alone. But I do intend to, at some point, do all the time trials. I've not forgotten. But it'll be something to do. You know, not a priority, just something to do whenever I ain't got nothing else to do. Oh, what stickers did I get? 380 coins, activated panel. Oh my god. Mario's premium scrap. Hey, this is a rocket barrel from DK Country Returns. That's neat. I like this one showing DK Jr.'s back. Alright, guys. It's looking like that time again. I will be live in the morning for the Kirby Air Ride Direct
Restream. Will Kirby Air Ride blow Mario Kart World the fuck out of the water? Will Kirby Air Ride 2 be the best kart racer on Mario Kart on the Switch 2 rather? Will it be better than Mario Kart World? Will it? What if it's not? What if it is? Who cares? It doesn't matter anyway. That should be at 8 in the morning Dingus time, which is 5 hours from now. So I gotta go get some shut-eye. We're gonna raid Zuki Wookie because he is live and he's playing Heretic, which is what Halligan was playing when we raided him last night. So let's keep up the streak of raiding people who are playing Heretic. Thank you everybody for stopping by, for being positive, showing up, whether you're here the whole time or at least for a little bit. I'm sorry I scammed Jack 3 today. Jack 3 concludes with the story tomorrow, and then I'll do orb hunting, and then we'll also catch up on more videos. But we're caught up on Arlo. We are caught up on Synthetic Man. Most of the videos are like, we got some scam baiting here, got some donkey. Yeah, there's a lot to watch. There's always a lot to watch. There's never nothing to watch. That's why the video redeem is never going back live. It's never getting turned back on. Alright, I want to collapse. Pablo, take it away.
It's nice to rest your
Thanks for stopping by.
outside.
I gotta finish this smoothie I was sipping on. Thank you everybody for sticking around. Thank you for being positive. If you're one of the dinguses, the ding-dongs, the dingers, dongers, and swollen double_ones listening to the sound of my voice right now, then you're one of the real ones, because you can safely say that you made it to the end of the collab. Isn't that awesome? Where's Streamlabs at? Here it is. What do we got? Thank you very much to our engineer with the follow. Chooper with the follow. I'm told this is Chopper, but one of the O's is silent. Chopper subbing at tier 1. Carl gifting Andre for the 1 month. And Sangers for the raid with a party of 21. And thank you to Sangers for the impromptu collab. Always nice playing with that fella. We do love our Canadians over here. So it is consistent with my treatment of the Canadian people. At some point, I have to play Mario Party with him. Alright, but enough out of me. If you're awake in the morning, stop back by here for a Kirby restream. I'm not sure what to expect. I've played very little of the first Kirby Air Ride. I'm expecting 45 minutes of old man Sakurai rambling about the gameplay mechanics and the minutia. What the hell? Did Zuki Wookie just end? Zuki Wookie rage quit! Oh no! Zuki Wookie rage quit! The Zookster! I took too long ending the stream. I took too long ending the stream! No! Zuki Wookie! Alright, well, let's go stop by Halligan again. Because I had already mentioned him. And he was here earlier. He just started streaming. He's doing Mega Man. I guess the Dingus stream has been extended. Nice try. The extended stream goal? Yeah, right. No, we gotta kill watch streaks in the morning. So fuck that. You know, I could go the whole night.
I could go the whole night, but I wouldn't say anything. I would be on mute because I'd be too tired. But I would at least get to 8 a.m. Then we could watch the restream of the direct, and you wouldn't lose your watch streak. But that wouldn't be as fun as me ruining your watch streak. So, no, the stream has to end. Ah! Alright, but bye-bye, adios, and maybe time. We will see ya when we see ya. And if we didn't see ya, then we didn't see ya. But if we did see ya, then we saw you. And if we didn't see you, hopefully we will see you next time. If I can see myself in the mirror each and every single day, hopefully I can inspire viewers like you, Rue, to see themselves in their mirrors each and every single day. What's the raid message? Oh wait, I got it. We're rating you Halligan. Get it? Chief? Right? Alright, Halligan is a detractor. You can talk to him about DSP. We were talking to him about Derek yesterday. 5 seconds. Let's go! Bye-bye! Take it easy.